Because I thought it was. I think it's like an interesting card. It's like a cool card on the reserve list.
Yeah, I know the card actually.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it works really well in a deck that has lots of cheap things. Like, it's just basically 3-mana draw 3.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's Yeah, now there's like actual 2-mana draw 3 with that new like See the Unseen or something like that.
That card's so cool. In Kess,
yeah,
it's a beast in Kess.
Oh yeah.
It's good in Paco too. It's good in Paco.
Yeah, it's good in Paco. It's good in Kess. It's good in Elsha. Like, it's just Ancestral Recall in Elsha. Like, well,
yeah,
that card is a really cool card.
Where can I edit?
Yeah, going through this list, there was definitely some interesting, like, some cards where I'm like, this is obviously like a Commander card that I hadn't thought of because like Commander wasn't originally in my format. But then there were some cards where I was like, wow, this exists. Didn't realize this card existed.
Like what? Just curious.
There was like at least one that I came across today where I was like, so both of the free, if you control a commander the counter spell and the exile creature thing, those are both like
absurd. They're absurd.
I was like, wow, I didn't know these cards were a thing you
Deflecting
could do.
Swat is like
Deflecting
actually
Swat. Oh my god.
That card is so good.
It's like the best.
Oh, okay. So I was playing against Elliot. He was playing Food Chain something. Food Chain First Sliver. And he was like a couple. He tried a couple times to win the game. We dealt with his Food Chain both times. His Food Chain ended up in the graveyard because I think we bounced it and then wheeled it away. And he's like, okay, I have one out, and it's a regrowth effect. And he draws it and he casts it. It's Noxious Revival, and I deflecting swatted it to my Force of Will in my graveyard. And wow, you could just see like the life drain from his eyes.
Oh, no.
Is deflecting swat misdirection if you control commander?
Yeah, it's better though. you can reselect all targets of a spell. Oh,
it's blue.
It's so good.
It's red.
It's like one of the reasons to be in red. It's pretty absurd.
Yeah, that card is wild.
I had someone redirect my Peer into the Abyss to them, and they've reminded me like 6 times now about it. So they're pretty happy.
There we go. Thumbnail fixed.
I was playing Stacks, and they targeted 2 of my Stacks pieces, and I misdirected them to 2 of their mana rocks. Ugh.
All right.
There are definitely some crimes happening. Yeah. Some very competitive crimes. All right, I've shuffled already. So hi chat. We are playing competitive EDH, competitive EDH, not 2Cs. It's like an ATM machine. With me, we have Jim from the Spike Feeders and Braden from the cEDH cast. As of course, we have Ben, who we are forcing to play multiple versions of Commander until he loves it. Today, we are forcing him to play cEDH, where we figured he likes maximum competitive experiences, and this is the closest thing to vintage that people are playing a lot of the time. So we're trying it out. Say hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Jordan, for simplicity, says it's blasphemy that you're not playing Paco.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is blasphemy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have the deck built in paper yet.
Who's all right? So, Mulligans. Who's going first? Who's deciding what now?
I'm
taking a mulligan.
We can roll. I'll roll. We'll do the Ben, you're 1 through 5. Braden, you're 6 through 10. I'm
sure.
And then Jim's the top 5.
Yeah, that works.
12. So I am first, then Jim, then Ben, then Braden. And that is the turn
Sweet.
order. Yep.
Top here.
Yeah, top will freak
a little bit of a robot voice there going. Is anybody else?
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I'm hearing that too.
Yeah, my computer is chugging right now.
Oh no!
Give me 1 sec.
Yep. Oh, it didn't tag me in Ben. Ben, retweet the Masters of Modern post.
Okay.
I forgot. It didn't. forgot to tag the two of us. So yeah, Ben, now that you've looked through a bunch of cEDH lists and you know what's going on, how do you feel? Are you prepared? Are you ready?
I feel pretty prepared, man. I mean, I really hope that I like know what people are doing enough. That's my one concern, right? Because I have so much interaction in my deck, so I'm hoping I like am fully aware of what to not let happen. But I think I think I understand for the most part. You just put it out from the MMcast, Alex.
Yes.
Yeah. One thing you should think about is just like anytime you talked about this on a podcast recently, but like anytime you cast a counter spell, it's card disadvantage, and so just sandbag as hard as possible. Just like be mean about it. Use priority to your advantage. Like that's like a really large part of it. It's just bully people with priority.
and remember to have fun.
Yeah. Fun.
That's true. Jim, you're like the opposite of me sometimes, and I appreciate it.
Sometimes it's tongue in cheek. Not today, though.
No, you're right.
Okay.
Pro fun.
Are we in? We need. Okay, hang on. I gotta add my. I'm going in on my phone so I can close my browser. Because that was what was causing me problems. What am I playing? I'm playing Brawlin and Shabral.
Sick. Is it the Curiosity like Storm or what is it? Like?
Oh yeah, it is. It's pretty mid rangey. It's got a lot of stacks. It's like a Blood Moon. Yeah, but it's also got like some Underworld Breach stuff, and it's a cool deck. I really like it a lot.
What are the commanders? So Alex, you've got Kess. I've got Sig River Cutthroat.
I have Yuriko, the Tiger Shadow.
Ah, okay, the blue-black one.
Yeah.
It's like you said you were playing.
Yeah.
I'm playing Brawlin and Shabraz.
Partners. Tigers. Was it? No, it's Shark. It's Shark? Yeah, it's
the Sky Shark.
Yeah,
Flying Shark.
For some reason, I want to say Tiger Shark.
It's the Shark, and I have really sweet proxies of those somewhere that I think are right here. Nope, those are just shadow sleeves. Cool, I don't know. They're somewhere. I have like the Disney. Here we go. I think these are them. Yep, here we go. These two. We got
3/3. You discard a card.
Oh,
put
nice.
Counter on it.
It's from Listener Elf. They made like a bunch of different, all the different Disney versions of these. So you got.
Ben, are you familiar with like the Curiosity Niv Mizzet combo?
Yes.
It's basically that, but you have to have 8 cards in hand during the end step or a discard outlet. Is usually how it works. I don't know if that's how Jim's list works.
That is indeed how Jim's list works.
That's Sweet. The Brawlin and Shabraz deck you're saying? Or that's yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Right. I think
I can also yeah. I can post my deck list in the chat too. That's a thing I can do.
You can make anything blue and black cEDH, lol.
That's probably close to true. It's like yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like there's a few different blue-black commanders I've looked at. Yuriko's the closest, I think.
I've actually got it's actually a pretty mean Sig River Cutthroat deck. I would not say it's high power, but it is a low power stacks deck. It's inspired by 8-Rack, and so it runs all the rack effects. It just strips people's hands. Then you force them to take damage for not having cards, and then them taking damage on their upkeep triggers Sig, so you can draw on their end step. It's like a really good deck.
That's sick. Good.
I love Sig. I'm a huge fan of Sig.
Yeah,
compliments to the Remora Max.
He's so close. Like
I see, like Sig does.
Why isn't it 2?
I see it pop up in lists every once in a while.
Yeah, it's on the DDB. It's like respectful.
Yeah.
I wish it was 2. Then it would be like insane.
I know if it was 2, it'd be nuts. There are so many parallel effects in Magic's history that you would be able to take advantage of. But the fact that it's like 3 means you have to work just a little harder.
Yeah, And in cEDH, like people are hitting you for 2 all the time with like Timnas and stuff. Like it's so close.
It's an especially good card though in Commander, more so than even like any kind of 1v1 format, just because it's any opponent, so you can just like sit there passively.
Yeah.
Should I be mulliganing to like a powerful hand, or should I like be?
Yeah, I'd say like. Actually, can I see your list? That helped me a lot. Is there a list you use?
Yeah, it's that list you guys sent in the group chat.
Yeah. Okay. You probably want to like. Is it the Doomtide one or is it the Control one? There was 2 lists.
It's the Control one with like where you're winning with like Thassa's Oracle.
You have a free mulligan in cEDH, and you're using the London mulligan. So usually mulliganing is like broken. Like it's just a broken.
So I already took 1 mull, but this is not that good of a hand. So I'll London.
Yeah, I think going to 6 is worth it. Yeah.
This deck draws like so many cards. I feel like that.
Yeah.
Losing 1 card like doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly, Ben. Although I think with the bug thing, I think Grixis is like really coming up ahead. I think Dockside is just so busted. It's like, oh my god, in Breach, like
Dockside and Breach are like basically all the read-ups I did of the second. Like, this is why you're playing it. These 2 cards are problematically good.
Like that's why I've been loving Jeskai lately too. Like Brown and Shabazz, this is a real deck.
Yeah, it's.
There's a bunch of people saying that they're a huge fan of Kess, and I realize that they're probably talking about the Commander, but I'm gonna assume you're talking about me, and I really appreciate it.
That's funny.
Speaking of which, now that we're on stream, just because I think it's a good time to plug it. So I like did a bunch of a bunch of Arena this last week to try to get Twitch affiliate, because I like just started playing on Twitch this last week. And if you guys are watching and you're not already following me on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/Ben Bateman streaming, because I should be affiliate this week, and I've been playing lots of Magic.
Nice.
Not about it. Where can people find people? The moment.
Like us people?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So, like, do you mind if I go first, Jim?
Go right ahead.
I have a podcast and like YouTube channel I do with my friend Ian. It's called the cEDH Cast. We just talk about cEDH. We have a weekly. I think the most cool thing we do is we have a weekly mulligan series where we bring in like the brewer of a deck and we do like maybe like 20-30 minutes worth of mulligans with them. And we try to cover like the hardest decks to play in the format. So this week we actually did a Nala, which is like has like a 30-step combo that requires only Spellseeker and 4 mana to actually go off with. But it's very complicated to actually win the game, so we did a mulligan thing with them. It was a lot of fun. So, stuff like that. cEDH Cast it on YouTube.
Yeah, and I'm Jim. I'm coming at you from the Spike Feeder studio here. I run a YouTube channel called the Spike Feeders. We play all sorts of everything. We do quite a bit of variety streaming on Twitch. I've been looking into streaming some classic N64 games. I'm just trying to get that set up right now. But
I saw your post.
yeah, I'm like, I woke up this morning and I'm like, I want to play Ocarina of Time, like really badly.
I voted for Star Fox, partially because I think Ocarina of Time, like, is a continuous long-term story, right? But like Star Fox, you like have to start new every single time, so you could like try new fun things and just.
Yeah. I don't know. They're all good. Like I put up 4 games on my poll on Twitter, and I was like, they're all good games. I'm really happy with all of them. But and then mostly what we do on YouTube is EDH related. We play a lot of high power stuff, but we play like right across the power level spectrum, right from like precons all the way up to top tier cEDH kind of stuff. And then I just mostly waste time during my workday on Twitter.
That sounds like fun.
Sympathize. And then obviously we are the MMcast host, Alex Kessler, Ben Bateman. If you're on our YouTube channel, you probably know that. Or if you're on my Twitch channel, you probably know that. Please, while you are here, make sure to like and follow. But the like button, there's a like button somewhere. It helps algorithms
thumbs up
like
there.
All hyped
Very important.
about things. And we got Tappy Toe Claws in the chat screaming the Spike Eaters.
Tappy, I was telling Lauren and Rose that you were streaming King's Quest 7 the other day, and they got so excited, but they were busy the night that you were streaming it. So if you ever do it again, let me know, and they'll be in as well.
I am going to keep, by the way. I did my London. I put my card on the bottom.
Oh yeah,
All
I'm good
right,
as well.
So am I.
Same.
I kept my second 7.
I kept a
I
6.
also kept my 7.
Wow, cheats. I'm going first, right? That's how this works, and I should draw a card because this is Commander, and I keep forgetting to do that. I'm going to play. Yeah. I'm going to play this Morphic Pool, and then I'm going to pass.
Is Morphic Pool the blue-black Commander land?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm next year, right?
Yes.
In turn order?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll draw a card. I'm going to play a Volcanic Island, and I'll pass the turn.
Ooh, slow starts.
Play a polluted delta and pass the turn.
That is not what I was hoping. That's really not what I was hoping. I will Gataxian Probe Jim since you're the person I know the least about.
This is a sign of respect.
Yeah, I guess everyone look away.
Yep.
Hi, Kyoji.
Okay. Not good. Not good. Not good. Yeah. Yeah. Is that a...
So you're breaking up a little bit, so...
Oh, wow. Okay, that's insane. That's not cool. Can you not do that, Jim?
That's why I kept a slow hand. Braden. It's a good one.
You hate to see it.
Well, maybe you do. Okay, we're all done.
Is there still politics in cEDH? Is it still the same?
Yeah.
It's
you
more
can,
about
talk and make.
Oh yeah, it's just more about manipulation and threat assessment and trying to make your opponents make different decisions.
I usually tell people that politics in cEDH is telling a story that's not happening using the information that everybody has access to.
Yes, exactly. That's a perfect way of putting it. All right, I'll play this Mox Diamond, and I will discard this Verdant Catacombs. And I will cry and pass.
And your turn, I'm going to Mystical Tutor.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Maybe. Don't know what. I guess since I have to show it to you, you could tell me what I should be grabbing.
Do you have like a Necropotence in your hand?
I do not have a Necropotence in my hand.
All right. Do you have a mana?
You don't know what's in my hand.
In your hand?
I'm gonna actually just look for something and not take advice because I realize I then have to give confirmations or declines on the things that are in my hand.
Yeah. That's fair. I wasn't trying to pull information out of you. I was trying to be helpful, but I get it. You're right.
He was definitely trying to pull information out of you, Alex. Be wary. Keep your shields up.
I would be honest.
Braden's trying to tell a story that's not happening using the information that everybody has access to.
I swear I would tell you if you caught me.
I grabbed Intuition.
You sound really nice when you say things, but I can't see your face, so I'm reading all the energy here, man.
Oh God.
That's why I put mine up because it builds trust.
Sure.
Are you so when you're running through this link and you're to put that webcam on, are you running through OBS and out into it basically to do that?
Yeah, I've got an OBS virtual cam plugin, so I can set up a scene and then just broadcast that to my webcam and put on whatever other app.
That's hot.
Gotcha.
Intuition?
I grabbed an Intuition. Yep, and then
that's pretty good.
Draw for the turn, and I will
Slow,
play Marsh Flats. And pass.
Okay.
This is probably the slowest game of cEDH I've played in so long. I've been playing a farm meta, which means it's just all turbo adnos. So I've been trained. I kept a sketchy hand.
I'll play as Arcane Signet.
Sure.
And I will pass the turn.
I'll crack this delta end of turn.
By the way, chat, I apologize. I can't read chat right now.
Oh, I'll do a good job of reading things. It's also hard anyways because we're streaming both the YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so you'll get double things. People say you're being a bully. Oh, and that they can't hear me. Can I be louder?
Alex, can you adjust my life total or no, I have to do it?
You have to adjust your life total.
Okay.
Can people hear me better now? Am I louder and more audibly available? Eventually, chat will let us know. Hello, my name is Alex Kessler, and I am now hitting yellow. Before I was not. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Can everyone else talk really quick for sound purposes?
I paid one. I got a Watery Grave on now I'm untapping it, so I'm at 39.
Sure.
Cool. Chat saying I sound good.
Play River of Tears here. I'm going to cast an Arcane Signet, and I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. This is not good. Please.
Just slightly better?
Really not good. I'll play this Morphic Pool, and I'm going to hard cast this Yuriko.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
And I will pass turn.
Marsh Flat. I guess I don't do that because this is a game that we're not. Okay, sweet. I draw for the turn.
Yeah, in 2 colors, it kind of makes some sense just so you can keep it up. But even then, like, there are instant speed ways to win in this format. They're not very popular, and with 2 mana, most decks can't do it, but they're out there.
Ben, I'm gonna give you a Forbidden Orchard token.
Give me a 1/1.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I played Dimir Signet, and then I will pass.
Okay. On tap. Draw card.
Alex played a Dimir Signet. He has 2 mana, so he cannot cast his Intuition currently.
Correct.
That we know.
Jim has a Curiosity in his hand, just so everyone knows. And he's got a
Play this.
bunch of protection. He's got more protection than I could possibly ever try to get through.
Is that a Cephalid Coliseum there you have?
It is indeed a Cephalid Coliseum.
Okay.
Top tier, like, Opus Thief tech.
Top tier Browlin tech.
Yeah.
This is like literally just the cards are real good.
Kyoji says their win condition is normally discard Dalkmore Salvage. I don't know the reference of which deck they're playing.
That is a Gitrog monster. So when you discard a Dalkmore Salvage, you get a draw trigger, which you replace with a Dredge trigger.
That I know. That I've done before. I've gone infinite with the Gitrog and a Dalkmore Salvage. I just didn't see what list it was in the home of.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to cast Browlin.
Sick.
The
So it's
Sky
a 3/3
Shark
that gets
Rider.
a counter whenever you discard a card?
That's correct, yeah. And it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Okay.
So good.
Plus, it can also give Sharks Trample.
So,
Pretty
just
sweet.
so
It's
everyone knows,
nice. That's nice synergy with the Cephalid Coliseum. That's cool.
It is,
Oh,
right? Then I'm going to pass the turn.
I just like to repeat, he has Curiosity in hand and at least 2 counter spells, I think.
If
Maybe
you want to
3?
take Braden's, if you want to take Braden's word for it.
That's fair. Maybe I should have just asked you to reveal it.
I can bring back the tape.
Did you lose a life for your tapping of the Coliseum there?
Oh, I did not. Sorry.
Wow.
Jim.
All right.
Already
trying to...
I know. I'm just
Trying to
having I'm having a love affair with this peanut butter sandwich right now. I'm just distracted.
Sounds really good. So, so you are done. You're passing to me.
Yeah,
so
I'll
it's fine?
pass the turn. Yeah.
Jim Wolfie has said that it bugs them that they can tell how strong your hand is, Braden, by your shuffling.
I wish that was true. I kept it in with a copy effect, assuming someone would play a creature on turn 1. That was not the case.
Cephalid Coliseum of my own.
That's
And I will tap 2. And I will cast... lose a life. Actually, do I want to do that? Do that.
Yeah, Braden, notably no green decks at this table.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. You're just bad.
I can tap this Forbidden Orchard for green mana if we need me to.
I'll tap
True.
2. I'll lose a life here off of the Cephalid Coliseum. I will cast Sig, or attempt to anyway. And then with Arcane Signet and Cephalid Coliseum open, I will end my... Oh, actually, I guess I can attack for someone.
Yeah, you probably want to hit Kessler.
Whoa!
Yeah,
I gave you the
that's fair.
token. That's messed. Oh, you guys have creatures.
This coming from the expert over here telling me to attack Kessler.
The Admiral's
'cause
player. Come on.
Eureka's in play. Got a 3/3. Yeah, it's true. He's the only one that I can actually get through.
Yeah,
I'll
that was
hit
the idea.
Kessler.
It's messed up. It's messed up. That's
The
one less
filthy
ad
Admiral's
nauseum
player.
card.
I would never play ad nauseam in my turbo ad nauseam deck.
That would be crazy.
I'm
That'd be a wild decision to have made.
Why am I drawing creatures that are good with Yuriko so late? I guess I'll play it so I can sequence correctly. Fairy Seer. Oh, when it enters battlefield, I scry to it.
Oh, okay.
That card.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Is it a fairy rogue or a fairy wizard?
Fairy Wizard.
Ben's hunting for rogues at the moment.
I've been playing blue-black rogues in Arena and Historic, and I climbed like all of bronze, all of silver, and all of gold in like a day and a half, basically, with this blue-black rogues deck. It's really sweet.
This is not good. I think I'll put these to the bottom. Do I? No, one of these cards is not like the other. You'll see what it is in a minute. I guess I'll play this land first, just in case. Yuriko at Kessler.
What happens when Yuriko does damage to me?
I reflip the top card, and everyone loses life equal to its cost. So it's basically just a reverse Bob.
Everybody does, though.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm into it.
All right. So you take one. I will reveal a Mana Crypt.
Ha.
We all take 0.
I'm so good at this game.
Ben Z. Loeb asks here, what made you interested in trying cEDH? The answer is that we've been playing EDH the last couple weeks on Monday nights here, and the idea was let's try something that's a little bit more top-level competitive. So that's why we're trying this.
I'm trying to convince Ben that Commander is cool,
Yeah.
and so Ben's a competitive guy, so this is a competitive way of playing Commander. Was the base version of the process of how we got here.
The wizard staff, Ben really wants it to be a rogue. I really do.
Are you done? Oh no, you did.
I'm having a hard time here. I'm having a hard time here. I just sequencing.
It's okay. Jim is terrifying, and
You have your commander in play. I can't even try to twist her out of this.
Well, would life be easier if I bounced his commander?
No, I wouldn't be able to honest. Does Braun have flying?
Nope. Shabazz does.
I might have to get a Shabazz down the line.
To be fair,
Flying shark.
Shabazz can give Brawlin flying.
Fair. Sorry guys, I'm taking so long.
Ragnarok.
Oh, good, man.
I will. No, I can't do that. I'm too greedy. I'll pass turn.
Okay. Draw for the turn. You're not a card that does anything at the moment. I guess I'll pass. No, I'll play Mox Opal and then pass.
Okay.
No activations of your Forbidden Orchard?
Not anymore. After you attacked me, that was messed up.
You can
Top
use
10
the Forbidden
anime
Orchard to make
betrayals.
blockers for my Yuriko.
Yeah.
Magnet
As
Man
long as he's-
brings up that this is definitely the midpoint between Highlander Roulette and Commander.
Yeah, this
that's
does. I mean, this does feel a lot like the vibe of this game feels so much more like Magic that I'm used to playing already. Like the cost of the cards on the table.
Yeah, that's fair.
Staff
I'll
of
play
Sage
this
has brought
plateau.
up that they really want to play Highlander Roulette, and it sounds really fun. So something we're working on is figuring out how to port the format to Arena. So we already are trying, maybe not 6 decks, but 3 decks or 4 decks, so it's a little bit easier because the mana bases are less than in Historic on Arena. But we're
planning on building it out, building it out.
We might do a stream next
like
week
that.
at some point. It might be at the same time as we normally do this, or it might be another day of the week. We have to figure it out. Sorry, Jim, it's your turn. I was talking during it.
No, that's fine. Well, we got a saying over on the Spike Feeders, and that's what are we doing if we're not going for it? So I would like to cast this Curiosity, targeting Browlin Skydark Rider.
All right, before we let that resolve, let's talk through what happens here. So, him drawing a card dealing damage with a 3/3 doesn't matter, right? Like he has to get to 8 cards we can discard. It's not going to hurt us. He needs another piece here to make this good, but that's obviously something significant. So
I do kind of like forcing him. So knowing what's in his hand. So what I remember is a Fierce Guardianship, which is basically force a will, but you don't have to pitch a card. Pyroblast, and a Mystical Tutor. Those are the things I remember. So I think what he might do is he'll go to combat, draw trigger on the stack, Mystical Tutor for a wheel, then wheel, and then when everyone discards their hands, he'll have a ton of cards in hand and
also Benzie Loeb brings up that Selfless Coliseum will get him to 8 cards in hand.
Yeah, and just because I'm a good stand-up guy too, I will correct Braden because I think he may have seen the card incorrectly. It is a Pyroclasm and not a Pyroblast.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, I'm actually way less scared
better.
now. That's way better. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate you.
I can't. Well, yeah, I guess.
Can anybody bounce the creature in response to the curiosity? That's the first question. Counterspells or be damned. Can anybody bounce the creature?
Kessler said he had a bounce spell.
I do have the ability to bounce things.
We can.
Oh, but there is no threshold. Another layer
Yeah.
of the Coliseum problem.
I think one thing I do like is if we bounce. I think if we wait for combat, we can. Well, there's Tolarian Winds. I don't know if he runs Tolarian Winds. The card's insane. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's safer to get rid of it now, but if we want to be greedy and try to like get him by doing it during combat, so he can't like set it up again somehow. I think that's maybe.
Tolarian Winds that the one with the guy, and he's got his hands on his ears, and he's screaming. It makes people discard shit.
Yeah, well, I think it's like you discard your hand, draw that many cards. So with Brawl, it's just double your hand.
If there's a way to try to not have this curiosity happen, I feel like him having the curiosity on this card is something we probably don't want.
Yeah. So the way you usually do it is you start with whoever has priority first, and that's Ben.
Yeah,
so Ben, are you going to do anything?
I don't have a way to deal with the creature. I have a counter spell in hand, but like I don't.
Yeah,
It sounds like you don't want to.
I'll pass priority. To Kessler.
All right, I'll snap.
Ooh.
Or I guess
Like that.
Snap.
I'm gonna fetch with Marsh Flats and then snap. But snapping now for decision purposes because it won't matter.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't matter?
Snap is insane in that deck. Snap is busted in Kess. It's insane.
Yeah. Snap is an awesome card. I'm very happy with it. When I was like doing the read ups on like what the deck is trying to do, I was like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bounces it.
Interesting.
Yeah, bounces it.
It makes sense, right? Like he's just trading a card for Alex's card there. He'll replay the thing. Like I think.
Yeah, the cool thing about Commanders is they're yeah, sure.
And recast Browning.
Wait, what deck?
And then I'll pass the turn.
Yeah, it seems reasonable. So no life was lost by anybody, so there's no sig triggers.
I lost 1 life off of Cephalid Coliseum, but that's it.
Okay. Cool. So my turn. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay.
The Wizard Staff brings up that they love snapping Dockside, as did Jim Wolfie, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to snap some Dockside.
It is just the most obnoxious thing.
My understanding is that is like one of the 3 main ways this deck actually wins is with, or like one of the 3 ways this deck wins with, what's it called? The through the breach, not through the breach, breach through.
Oh, Underworld breach. Yeah, Underworld breach is absurd.
Oh, I think card? Actually I've decided my least favorite part about it is that the word breach is in it, and that there's another card called breach, and my life is more difficult.
Also red. That's a problem.
That's a red. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Alex, I'll attack you for 2 here.
Damn, I did all the work to save the table, and then you're coming at me when we got people with tapped creatures.
No, I'm sorry. I come at you. I come at you for 1. I come at you for 1.
All right, I'll take 1.
There you go. I walked it back. You talked me out of 1.
I'll accept that one. I'll give you the Forbidden Orchard token again next time.
Hashtag politics.
Hashtag politics.
There are no politics.
Always be politicking.
Then I'll tap 3, and I'll attempt to cast this Narset Parter of Veils.
Braden, priority.
I'll pass priority.
I'm
fine with the Narset.
Yeah.
He's got
doesn't stay draw.
2 mana available?
I have 2 open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Chat's going wild for the Narset.
Narset's good. Narset's really good in this format, especially against you, Jim. I think it's good anyway. I hope it's good. I'm gonna minus Narset down to 3. Look at the top 4. Get one into my hand.
I never really thought of Liliana the Veil and Leyline of the Void having the same acronym. That is annoying. I agree.
I
Also,
will
like
put this
love.
Time Twister into my hand.
Jesus, that's not what you want to see. That's not good.
And then I will end my turn. Alex, I want you to know I'm really into this format. I like all the powerful cards. It's a lot of fun.
Sick.
I hate to be rude. I have to get some dice real quick, unless someone wants to roll for me, and then I can go get dice.
What am I rolling for you? Oh, even or odd?
Yeah.
Even you take damage.
Does Mana Crypt
6.
say roll dice? No, it doesn't. I'll flip a coin for you, Braden.
Thank you.
The spiky boy is damage.
Okay.
No damage.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that's
An actual coin.
You see this? Our good friends from Playing with Power made these. Garrett
sweet.
from Playing with Power made us these
Those are so
for
cool.
GP Vegas last year. They're really nice.
They're like poker chips? That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah. They made a bunch for themselves too. They this is actually a really cool idea if you have the capability to make them. They made these chips. This is with their logo, Playing with Power.
Oh, cool.
And then if you beat them in a game, it says winner on the other side.
Oh, nice.
And so they gave these out as prizes for beating them at Magic. Very cool idea.
F's in the chat for GP Vegas, everybody.
Yeah, I know.
I really hope that next year, in the early part of the year, we're back in a place where as we coast into summer, we're like all things go again.
Right now,
Yeah.
Travel events.
Right now,
March.
optimistic Alex is like looking at March, and then sad Alex is looking at like July. But those are my.
Yeah.
The lack of Magic events this year. I mean, Alex, I have a freaking first class ticket based on like miles and things with the American that I had to buy at the end of last year for London in December. And that's canceled. So I'm hoping I can go to London in December. I'm hoping that happens.
Currently, your passport does not allow you to do that.
Yeah, I'm aware. I think there's a good chance it doesn't happen, but I was excited about it.
Hey, I feel you.
So I cracked for a snow-covered swamp. It's the swamp that isn't pretty. I don't know why I chose that one. Big mistake.
Okay.
Chat is also excited that Ben likes Commander. They said success! Exclamation point. And then I can hear the fun in Ben's voice.
Usually what I tell people about cEDH is that it's a lot closer to Vintage Cube than it is to anything else. Like, you just get to do dumb, goofy stuff with powerful old cards. Yeah, but it's still like you're just screwing around with your friends in your basement, you know?
Sorry, guys.
I just like that we're focused on winning, not playing like 7 drops that make like a million birds or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, I'm usually so much better than this. Oh, yes. I will attack Kessler for 2.
Man, I needed to play a blocker like 3 turns ago. Yeah, it's fine.
and no shade on birds, by the way. I love making birds, but
Diabolic Intent. So you all take 2.
Okay.
Yep.
So we all take 2. Gotcha.
Ooh, that changes some things. Does it change enough?
Bring this up. Gonna go to Twitch.
Braden, you've got access to 6 mana right now?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Do you know how much it hurts to have this much mana and nothing to do? But now I
I
have
mean,
this
if you had
Diabolic.
7, you just Diabolic Intent for Adnos and go for it.
Yeah, I know. What if I just knew that you had counterspells in your hand and I'm a big wuss?
There we go.
You notice how I let that curiosity get countered?
Oh, I know. I saw. I was really sad.
Because
all right.
that stack blowout would have led to the game ending in short order.
Ooh, I'm better at sequencing than this. What am I doing? Okay. So first things first, I'm gonna foot a colorless, and I'm gonna play this Phantasmal Image.
Phantasmal Image is...
It's when it enters you choose, or it's as it enters you choose?
As it enters. So it's a 0/0.
Yeah. It's like probably getting Brawlin, I guess. Or maybe it's just a fairy?
It's so he has something to sack with the intent, maybe, or something? No, that's
I'm sacking.
Yeah, it's like probably the Bralin, because if he can Diabolic Intent, he's got 3 mana available? Or 4?
Yeah, but like
3.
Oh, Vince is in the chat. Hey, Vince. Oh, and did I just gift you a Baby Yoda emote? I did, in a sub.
What up, Vince?
Hello.
Um,
Who's got priority?
Oh, you played.
Kess has priority.
That's just on the stack, right?
Yeah, Phantasmal Image on the stack.
I think I'm okay with that. I think, yeah, your commander's the only thing it's going to grab. It's fine.
Like maybe
Yeah,
it might be this fairy because he gets 1 Yuriko trigger for every time he connects.
With a creature.
A ninja.
A ninja.
Oh, it's a ninja, right? And that's okay.
The fairy's not a ninja though. Why? So why would that matter? He's just trying to.
Yeah, no, he got 1. Yeah, so I was thinking
He's imaging. He's just imaging to scry to like get ahead for next turn. Do you think he's gonna go for it right now?
It's possible. This Diabolic Intent.
Vince says hi and that he's glad to see you playing. Sorry.
What's up? Good to see you, Vince.
Yeah, I'm like not happy about it, but if Kess passes, I'm gonna pass priority on it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm passing.
Okay,
It's fine. I'll pass priority on it.
I'm gonna copy save. I'm just copying this.
Yeah,
He's getting the extra card end of turn.
Not this.
Well, is he though? No, he only did 2.
No, but there was.
No, he did.
Yuriko.
We all lost life. It's a lost life, more life.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but there's a Narset in place, so it doesn't work.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that until I already cast it. It's not big deal.
Side Norna, I would love to sign a terrible modern card.
Additional cost, stack creature. I will cast this Diabolic Intent.
Okay, that feels like probably because the additional cost is there. He has 2 open.
Yeah.
Cast priority goes to you first. This feels to me like now it could be what he gets. We react to what he gets, but it feels like if he gets what he gets, he knows that's the thing. So
Diabolic Intent's a hidden tutor though, right? So we won't see what he gets.
Yeah. Although I will say, this is me politicking, but I will only have 2 mana, and I don't have Dockside, so this
is not like Danger Zone. It's maybe Danger Zone on Braden's next turn, but I don't see the game ending before the end of Braden's turn.
Yeah, it feels there's like, tutor the thing they get with the tutor, or counter the thing they get with the tutor, not the tutor. Is like
that's usually how I feel about it. It's just that this format. I think he's basically assuming he has stuff in his hand that's probably decent, and if one of us counters this and doesn't let him get it, he's like, okay, that's going to use resources. I probably win on my next turn because the shields are down, and also Jim might do something good on his turn that they'll react to. So I actually think we probably let this.
Yeah,
I think we let this.
So
like I mentioned earlier, that's why I didn't fight over the curiosity, is because I would have depleted my counter magic and we would have lost immediately. So.
Also, Narset being in play makes me like less worried about a lot of the shenanigans that anybody can really do right now. So I don't know what his deck necessarily does, but Yuriko, you put it into your hand, correct? It's not a draw trigger.
Yeah,
correct.
Ooh, maybe I was supposed to get that. I think I was supposed to play a little bit differently, but it's okay. I think if I'd sequenced correctly, this would have ended up a little bit different.
It's always a little always a little scary though with a Diabolic Intent, like a hidden tutor, right? Because he could get a free counterspell and already have the juice in his hand.
Yeah,
and that's what we lose to next turn.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, right? Is that like I know the classical knowledge is like don't counter the tutor, counter what the tutor for, but it depends on where it's least accessible, right? And a lot of the time, if you counter, like say if it's a dockside and you counter it, right? It ends up in their graveyard, and then they can like breach it. They can animate dead. They can reanimate. They can do all this stuff. But if it stays in their deck, it's just there.
I mean, Ben, I think there's an argument, Ben, to counter it if you have a counter. My issue is I don't have I use my interaction, which was the snap.
I'll say
I don't want to because there's both of your turns before my turn. If I counter, I'm just out of.
Yeah, I'll just be honest with you guys. I got interactions so that I can protect my combo next turn and also stop Jim from winning. So that's like what I did.
Also, Ben,
honestly, my interaction is going to make sure that we don't get Twister Narset.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like that's like also it also does that, So. All right.
Except like Braden was mentioning before, I'm last in turn order, so I'm going to get bullied on this Narset Twister. So.
Yeah.
The chat brings up also that because there's so little or so much less played creature counter magic, countering a tutor could be relevant because you can counter that versus if they get a creature and you don't have the right spell to counter this.
Sure. Absolutely. I'm done.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about the Narset revealing Twister aspect of those two cards together. Like I know Twister is a Power 9 card, but nobody acknowledged exactly what all the oohs and ahs were for.
Oh yeah.
To anyone watching, that's like a game breaking if it actually happens thing. So.
I mean, yeah,
chat recognized it.
So it's game breaking to the point where LSV, I believe he drafted it in Vintage Cube last year, and he's like, I could get used to this.
I cast Intuition.
Yeah, seems really sweet.
Intuition?
You're going Intuition end of turn?
Yep.
I'm passing priority on Intuition.
You're passing priority on Intuition. Alex, is your Opal even live? It's not, right?
It is not. I have a Demir Signet in play.
I will say the scary thing about Intuition here is that it gets Sabine's Reclamation. That card's scary.
Yeah, card's really, really good.
So even if
I missed my draw trigger at the end of your turn. Do I have to pass that?
no, you're fine. You can get it. We can just say this is in response to it. That's probably the right thing to do, right? Is to play this in response to it. So
oh no, this is end of your turn. Yeah, got it. Okay.
Yeah. So I also
Alex, I think Intuition. So Jim, you're passing.
Yep.
Priority.
Yep.
Yeah, I think probably I can pass as well and just let you have it.
the Twister does shuffle it away. And that Brawlin is like actually threatening just killing the Narset. So
Are we good?
yeah,
Right,
good.
Cool.
this is a 1-card win con with several combos.
It
He has many options. He can go Breach and Sabine's Reclamation. He can go to Unearth. What is it? Unearth Oracle Consult. Lots of options. I'm sure the primer has a big section all about this.
Yeah, it opens up a lot more if you have Kess in play, which he does not, notably. So
Ooh, you're right. Thank you, Jim, for pointing out Sabine's Reclamation. I'm so used to playing as Blue Farm, which is the it's Grixis plus white that I'm much more afraid of that card maybe than I should be. It's still 1-card win con. Eric, don't go around telling people that ad nauseum gets around Narset. Why would you say that? Come on. Why would you put that out there?
One second, just to make sure I'm doing the right thing. All right, I think the things I'm supposed to grab are this card, and this card.
cEDH memes are ridiculous.
Okay, we're gonna try that. This is super tilting. Cool.
Alex, if I were in your position and you had and I was doing that, I would be so nervous because I wouldn't know what the actual fuck to get.
That's why there's primers.
That's fair, and I understand that. And I'm gonna
that's
target.
okay. At least you're not playing Doomsday.
Oh my god. I have Doomsday in this deck, and sometimes I scry to the bottom because I'm like,
Yeah, Doomsday is so much. It's so much more complicated than it is good.
that's very true. Although when you use it
Alex,
as a
I'm so nervous for you. There's so many options you could get right now. Sorry, go ahead.
when you use Doomsday as a 3-mana demonic consultation, though, it does feel pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, demonic consultation. That's a card. That's a card that I was like, I read it and I was like, huh, There's a lot of text on this card. I've opened this in a pack of Ice Age before. I don't know that I've ever actually put 2 and 2 together of like how good this is in terms of what it actually does.
Yeah, it's
I never thought about it.
Yeah, it's busted.
It's like legal in Highlander, Alex. We can play consultation. Why people aren't doing that yet, I don't know.
Maybe because they want to have fun.
Because I haven't played like more than 2 games. We haven't played that many games since the Thassa's Oracle existed.
It was printed, yeah, that's fair. I guess Jace and Thassa were both like printed like relatively close to each other. But even so, Lab Maniac, just like Lab Maniac with
Or Jace.
I guess Tainted
Tainted
Pact already existed, and that's already a thing that could be done. People weren't doing, but yeah, it seems like there's a lot of options now for that to be like really busted in Highlander.
Yep.
One of my favorite things I've ever read is like from an old cEDH primer from like 2015, where they're like, tested demonic consultation, was not very impressed, and I was like, I don't know.
I guess I'm targeting Ben. Dockside Extortionist, demonic consultation ad nauseum.
Jesus.
Wait, what? Oh, you're getting those cards. You're not casting off them.
This is on end step?
This is the intuition. Right?
Right.
Someone has to choose.
And this is on Braden. What phase are we in? Whose turn?
This is the
Mine.
end of Braden's turn.
It's Braden's turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been just tilting on what 3 cards to get this whole time.
Right. So I think we give him the ad nauseum.
I think console.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say
console-
Adnod costs him 5 to cast, and it's like for him to do it and back it up, like there's a lot that's required. I think he has to cast Kess and then cast Adnod and have backup.
My fear is that ad nauseum's an instant speed, like I win the game button. Well, console is not that, and I have a feeling this game's going to get kind of grindy, where like holding up 5 mana and passing the turn is like very reasonable. One of us tries to go off, and on top of it, ad nauseum I win. Where like console.
Yeah, well, also, let me ask a question. So, can you read Dockside Extortionist, Alex? Dockside. What is it?
When Dockside Extortionist enters the battlefield, create X treasure tokens, where X is the number of artifacts and enchantments your opponent's control.
You definitely don't give him that one. That card is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely not Dockside.
And you win if you have a certain number of treasures or something?
No, it just makes
it's just 2 mana and make a bunch of mana.
It's a ritual where the mana doesn't empty from your mana pool, basically.
And you can bounce it back to your
mana,
hand with snap.
1, 2, 3.
And it has no interaction with Kess. So I think probably the thing to do is to give him, and Kess you can cast it during your turn 1 time. So, but once your turn's over, you can't get an instant out of your graveyard during one of our turns.
Correct.
Right. Yeah, I'm just like not happy about the fact that if he makes his land drop, he can cast Kess. Then he's like set up to win on Braden's end step.
I'd rather have. This is what I think. I think he should have the. I think he should have the Adnaz in hand. It's such a major commitment in terms of his mana, even for the next few turns, to have that end backup plus a piece to win with it. Because if he just plays it without something to support it in play, he doesn't just win, right? He needs something in play to win with it.
No, you just
with ad nauseum. With ad nauseum,
right? Yeah.
No, well, the crazy thing about ad nauseum is he can just like, let's say you cast your time. Well, I just think like you have your Twister on the stack. We have a counterspell battle. He just casts the ad nauseum, kills the Narset, counters the Twister. Then I go to my turn. I'm like, this person has 30 cards in hand. What do I do? And then it goes to his turn. And he just wins. So that's like my concern, because he has enough mana when he untaps to assuming he hits a land drop to play ad nauseum. And there's going to be a couple turns.
Can't he instant speed consult though and not go for combo and just exile cards till he hits the card that he wants and have an answer for anything?
So he would go like the way that I would play it if I was in Kess's situation is I would cast the Kess, and then assuming he hits his land drop, consult on Braden's end step for Thassa's Oracle. Then he untaps, recasts the consult from his graveyard, and casts Thassa's Oracle to win the game. That's what I'm concerned about.
Yeah, I think it's more likely though that
you can just give me Dockside Extortionist. That gets rid of both of those problems.
I think it's more realistic that someone's going to have untapped mana going into my end step.
I just want to turn Mox on. That's all. That's the only reason.
It's Ben's choice. It is Ben's choice, so you have the final choice.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give him.
Benzlobe said that
I'm
ad
gonna-
nauseum should be thought of as a draw 25.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I'm gonna
Maybe
give him
even-
consult. I'll put consult in his hand.
Okay.
Cool.
Notably too, and this kind of dovetails with the idea of Adnaz being draw 25. It's like probably more in this situation actually,
I
but
agree.
when Braden was talking earlier about how tested console didn't look great, whatever, like we were talking about this recently about how I was on Commander Mechanic, did an interview with them.
I'm gonna cast Demonic Consultation and give Ben a token while we're keep talking. Just I'm doing that. I guess we can decide. Are we gonna counter that?
No, it's fine. Yeah, it goes to you first, Jim.
Yeah,
When do I name a card? After people decide. After results. Okay.
I'll pass priority on it.
I think I let it resolve.
Yeah, same.
Put Demonic Consultation since we're all Demonic Consultation.
There's a chance he loses.
What's he naming?
Wait, yeah, let me read exactly what this does. Remove the top 6 cards of your library from the game, then reveal cards from the top of your library. Oh yeah, if it's in the top 6, I lose, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do I reveal them? No, just remove.
Yep.
I do.
You just
Yeah, you remove them face up.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no!
Oh no!
You love to see it.
Oh, are you dead?
Does it exile the rest of the deck?
Yeah.
I mean, well, oh, did you name Thoracle?
I did name Oracle, yeah. Or do I do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just lose, right?
You're just dead.
Yeah, you lose
I
on your
lost.
upkeep.
You'll love to see it, and you hate to see it.
Wait. So
Wow.
so my deck is now removed, right? And then basically,
Yeah, you get an upkeep.
I get an upkeep,
Yeah.
and there's actually
That's
nothing I
good.
can do. Right? Based on the cards in my hand, yeah. No, I lose. That's it. R.I.P.
All right.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Any other effects in Braden's end step?
Nope. We go straight to yours, I think.
I'll move to untap. Yep.
My God.
Draw card. He was so young.
I have not seen that in so long.
Wow.
It's been a long time.
Wow, Alex, that was crazy.
I know.
We had a game a little while ago where Elliot named Food Chain, and it was the last card in his library.
Oh no.
Was he on Ukima Kazar?
What's that?
No. Was he on Ukima Kazar?
So Alessandro
No, he was playing
Rosales wants to know why I just died. So basically, if you look at the Demonic Consultation, which should be the card that's currently revealed on screen, the way it reads is name a card, remove the top 6 cards of your library from the game, then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal the named card. Put that card into your hand and remove the other cards revealed this way from the game. So I named Thassa's Oracle. In the 5th card of my deck was Demonic Consultation, which means it got exiled before the second half of the card happened, which means that it revealed every single card in my deck. There was no Thassa Oracle anymore there because there's only one, so I lost the whatever it is 1 in 9 chance, and hit the one card I called it and died. Exiled the whole deck, and then lost. And here we are.
So I'm casting Is It Signet,
Sure.
and
This is still, and this is your main phase though.
my main phase, yeah.
Got it. So when you do that, you'll discard 2. We'll both lose 2. Do you get counters on there or anything like that? No, that's the other card. That's the shark. Shark puts counters.
Yeah, the shark is when I draw.
That card's crazy. The shark is big.
But when
Yeah.
you cast Is It Signet to you're drawing and discarding?
No, Is It Signet, not Is It Charm.
Oh, got it.
Let's see. This Phantasmal Images is Sig, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. And the fairy's gone, so we've just got Yuriko, Sig, and whatever this token is?
It's a Forbidden Orchard token, yeah.
Right, Forbidden Orchard. Okay, I'm just going to... Narset's at 3?
Correct. It's damage to opponents when you discard?
Yeah, 1 damage to each
You can,
opponent.
so you can redirect that or no?
To no, not to planeswalkers.
You can't do that anymore.
I'm gonna pass the turn. There's like a couple cards that got around it. Vial Smasher is like the only one that does it.
All right, so you are passing the turn, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Very
Untap.
spooky.
Ooh, I don't have to worry about this at all. This Narset's just cool now. I don't have. It's not scary for me because I'm dead.
Okay. So you are probably thinking that way. So let's play this. Do you guys have? Okay, let's play this Exotic Orchard. All right.
Huh.
So you've got 4
I'm
mana
surprised
open.
you didn't attack Narset.
I want a blocker for Yuriko.
That's fair.
You've got 2 mana open. You've got 4 mana open.
Spoken like someone that has an answer.
You have 5 mana open, actually.
I'm sad my Gataxian Probe's not as useful anymore. I know so little. Maybe I know more than I think, but I don't think I know anything crazy.
Maybe I know more than I think, but I don't think I know more than I think.
I mean more like maybe if I was playing perfectly, I would know, but I don't.
I'm gonna activate Narset.
Sure.
2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, Kess, let's see your best command zone death face.
Bleh.
That's gorgeous.
Hey, higher. Don't lick
Just
on your
tongue?
Imperial Seal.
Yeah, tongue
Oh.
flopped out on the Imperial Seal.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, what would the Kess death look like? It'd probably be just him, like, I don't know, like maybe just disappearing. I don't
Womp,
know.
womp, womp.
let's put this Counter Squall into hand.
Jesus.
Counter Squall.
Guys, just so you all know, my mom just texted me on stream and said, "Hey, can I use your Amazon Prime to watch a movie? Can I get your code?" So I sent her my PIN, and then she said, "Great, how do I do it?"
Well, tell her to tune into the stream. You can walk her through it.
Yeah. So I have Counter Squall revealed. So then I think
I'm a little salty I didn't get that draw off of my beautiful SIG. Big mistake on my part.
yeah, I guess let's attack you, Braden, for 2.
I'll block your SIG.
Okay, you take 1.
Yeah, I'll take 1.
Then I will.
That counter squall is about to get turned on.
I know it's live right now.
It
Then I
can't.
will tap.
I guess I can do
One.
a better job also of like showing what cards people are dealing with. So we got a Narset in play is the most relevant thing going on at the moment.
Yeah.
Pay 1.
Oh, so many
Pay a
Narsets
life
now.
here. Tap the Minamo. And yeah, I'm gonna go for the Time Twister.
Braden priority.
Oh, you know me. I'm gonna slam it right over to you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Sure. We're just walking straight into this counter squall. I'm gonna cast Fierce Guardianship, targeting the Time Twister.
Your free counter spell happens here, huh?
What's the counter
Yep.
spell called?
Fierce Guardianship.
Fierce
Guardianship. Let's see. And you've got 4 open right now.
5.
Oh man, I got this.
5 open.
Cluster Storm not looking so good.
There we go.
Your opponent has 5 mana up.
Sure. Well,
We have complaints in the
Counter
chat
spell.
for the lack of free counter spells up to now. I had
Oh,
a force
word.
in
Counter
in
spell
my
it
hand
is.
the whole time.
Okay. Braden, priority on counter squall.
I think I'm incentivized. What are you supposed to do here?
Today, Braden said Thrasios isn't good anymore.
I did. I've been having a lot of some rough times with Thrasios lately. How much am I trying to bully Jim here? Jim, I'm going to play along. I'm going to be a good friend. I'm not going to bully you too much. I'll cast my Fierce Guardianship, targeting the counter spell.
Wow. What mana do you have open?
2.
You have 2 open, huh?
Yes.
Okay, I will miscast.
Oof.
Miscast is so good. I love that card. Okay. Braden, I want you to pass priority.
I will. You don't have to ask twice.
Good. I would like to cast Cyclonic Rift targeting the Narset.
Oh man, I wish I was here for this. The great miscast is the thing that happened. It's funny, I don't know if this cast list is playing Cyclonic Rift.
It probably isn't. It doesn't bounce your snap.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
It doesn't bounce your dock side.
Yeah, it can't do the thing.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, I guess I'll Fierce Guardianship the Psych Rift.
Oof.
Supposed to grab.
Braden, I want you to not pass priority and instead counter this. I love how he had the Time Twister and literally 4 counter spells. Or 3 counter spells, I guess. Braden, priority. I'm drawn dead here. I got nothing.
How much am I supposed to bully you?
It's going to resolve if you pass priority.
You won't play along? You won't tap a land? That's
No.
fair. That's fair. I appreciate you being honest. I'll Winds of Rebuke the Narset.
What does it do?
Do love
Just bounces
Winds
it?
of Rebuke.
It bounces it,
and we all
too.
melt too.
And we
Well-
say that again?
We mill 2.
We all mill 2. Bounces Narset, we all mill 2.
Yeah, it's a bounce spell that also messes with top deck tutors.
Okay, so the Winds of Rebuke resolves, so we all mill 2.
Sure.
Then
Mill.
next on the stack, I milled
Force of
Chain
Will
of
is my
Vapor
next
and
card.
Winds of Rebuke.
Force of Will is my next card for the record.
Oof. Okay, so now resolving this stack, Ben's Fierce Guardianship counters my Cyclonic Rift, right?
Mhm.
Braden's Fierce Guardianship counters Ben's Counter Squall. My Fierce Guardianship counters. Wait, my Fierce
There's a
Guardianship got countered by.
Yeah, there's a Twister on the stack, and there's a Narset in someone's hand.
Yeah,
That's
regardless,
my hand.
I'd like to put a stop when I have priority with the Twister still on the stack.
Sure. I'll pass priority.
Oh, actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. Never mind. I'll pass as well.
Are you gonna try to mystical? I'd love to. Do
Yeah,
the same
no,
thing.
it occurred to me. Yeah.
All right, so we shuffle our graveyards and we'll hands in,
And hands.
draw 7.
And draw 7.
Twister, one of my favorite cards. It is my favorite card.
I
It's,
thought there was no chance with only 2 of you there that I was going to actually not resolve that. I thought with
No,
3
if I
counterspells-
hadn't tutored for a counterspell, I tutored for a counterspell specifically because I thought it was very unlikely that it wasn't going to end up like this.
That was something, though. Somebody clip that.
That's a cEDH game right there.
Yep.
So, all right. So now, as far as what's happening on the table, has anybody? No, everybody's going to lose. We all just discarded.
Nope,
No,
we
nobody
don't
discarded anything.
Yeah.
Okay, you tapped your Coliseum. Did you lose a life for that?
Oh, I didn't. Jeez,
I
I'm just
also
a
tapped mine.
big old
So,
cheater here.
I'll also go ahead and change mine down. But I don't think.
The countersquall resolved though.
No, it didn't. Right?
The countersquall was countered by Braden's Fierce Guardianship, if I recall correctly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did you guys start? Where did it
Too
get?
bad. I'm not going to draw a card off Sig. Too bad.
I would like to take my free mulligan.
I don't know about that one, bud.
Go to my second 7.
Oh no. This ain't it, Chief.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah,
Your
well,
typical mulligan hand for Nadnal's deck. That's how I describe this one.
I am tapped out and have already played my land drop, so I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. Can you flip a coin for me, Jim?
Oh, you know it. Spiky boys damage.
Yeah, I know.
Damage.
Oh no.
Takes us 3. I draw off Sig. Love that.
How's it going? I see Calvin's in chat. What's going on, Calvin?
Draw.
Is that Nevermore?
That was
Alright.
a crazy, crazy sequence. I can't believe we all had that many free counter spells.
Yeah.
We all 3 had Furious Guardianship in hand. 3 people.
I also have
Yep.
Force. If I had
I will
not drawn it,
attack-
I had Swan Song and Force Negation ready to fight that next set.
I will attack you for 2, Ben.
Why me? Come on, you countered my thing. I spent my entire hand. I have no juice left. All right.
You know why.
What do you mean you spent your
This was
entire
good.
hand? We just time twisted.
The chat.
I mean, I have no strategy. I'm tapped out. What am I? I have, what threat am I? I have a Sig and a Spirit token.
Hey, you
Don't
could
take
have
one.
Fierce Guardianship in your hand. Yeah.
Did you guys hear that?
What?
You take 1
What did you
from
put in?
Yuriko.
Is that Shadow Doubt?
No, it's a
I can't
mystical
see the
tutor.
card. Mystical Tutor?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mystical
Yeah,
tutor.
it's a Japanese mystical tutor. Do-do-do.
Means he's gonna draw off the Sig. I'll tell you what. It's annoying.
All right. I'll play this Lotus Petal. I'll play this Mox Opal. I'll play this Mox Amber.
Wow.
YouTube is asking if your guardianship got countered by miscast.
Oh, it did. So I would have drawn a card. Ben, we would have drawn a card.
Right,
Yeah,
because
that's
I would
right.
have lost 2 life off of the...
Yeah. So we're supposed to both have an additional card.
You got some Eagle Eyes in chat. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you, YouTube chat. That was Aldero. It would
So this
may not
card
success. Is your last
says
name Palacios?
this is 6 mana Demonic Tutor, I think. Do I have enough
also-
mana?
Jim Wolfie does raise a good point as well. Time Twister should be in your graveyard, Ben.
Oh, that's
Oh,
very
really?
true.
Okay. If I draw it for any reason, it'll go in the yard. It's in my deck
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
But
If you
That's cool.
tutor, just remember to. Oh my god, this is so challenging. Okay, yeah, I have enough mana. All right. Tap a Mana Crypt for floating a colorless.
is he gonna
Yeah,
win
well-
right now because of what I did? Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. I'll try. I mean, Jim's got a ton of mana.
Win. Bring me back to life.
So I'll flip
Reincarnation.
4 colorless. I'll flip 4 colorless, and I will keep floating 4 colorless, and I'll play a Spectral Sailor.
Okay.
Hang
Um.
on.
Oh, okay.
Spectral Sailor.
Sick. Love that Spectral Sailor is part of this equation. That makes me so happy.
Well, like infinite mana that's blue gets you
Yeah.
draws your whole deck at a minimum, right? That's
It's gonna draw me 1 card this turn, and that card's gonna be whatever I mystical tutor for.
Yeah, you can have it.
Sure, that scares me a
Mega
lot.
Man Sailor rules. We need more sailors. Maybe some moons.
I will tap this Mox Amber for blue, and I'll cast a mystical tutor.
I may respond to that. Hang on. Cards in
Yeah,
hand?
I'll pass priority to you, Ben.
So Ben, given away, he has interaction to the gym.
See, I was able to hide that. I was
Cards in hand? How many cards do you have in hand? What, 5, 7, 6?
4. It's 4.
You have 4 cards. So okay, so let's think about this. He has 4 colorless floating. How many lands untapped? Or how many colored sources untapped?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There are.
Okay,
only
so he's got
2
4
cards.
floating, 5 colorless sources. So he can draw for sure.
I'll draw the 1
He
card.
won't draw though, just for fun.
Well, no, but
He needs a
Barbarian's
card
Riddle
on top
is-
of his library
is
though.
very correct in that it does feel a lot like Paradoxical Outcome.
So 9.
Ooh, that's a
That's
good.
4,
I don't
yeah.
run that card. But that's a good
He
idea.
has 5 left. If he
Very
draws
good.
his card off the Mystical Tutor, with 5 mana, I think we let him spend more mana. So I'll pass priority back.
Sure.
Graveyard.
Sailor of Means, EDH playable.
Just Sailor.
No, not
Travel.
Sailor of Means, Spectral Sailor.
No. We're Chad and me are having a conversation about how there's only 2 cards with the word sailor in their title, and that there should be more.
This is so sweet. There's this many people watching this good of a game. That was a crazy interaction. I don't know if I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
That level.
That's why we're
of a
here.
Counter.
That's why we're playing this
counter battle.
format, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy that I had a Time Twister Narset with 3 counter spells, and man, you guys, there was 3 guardianships. I can't even believe that.
If I try to cast a Time Twister, are you guys going to let it resolve? That's my question.
I did tell you that I wanted to go to my second 7. So I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Calvin, I wouldn't.
Would the crew be mad? This is a question from chat. If someone was playing the Meld, Bruna, and Gisela and treating them as having partner with, I would say you'd not. That wouldn't fly as well to me as a person who breaks Rule 0 all the time.
Not in a cEDH game.
Like you're trying to
Go for it on
find.
Time
I don't know.
Wait,
what?
but didn't you just play a Mystical Tutor? Or
yeah.
So wouldn't your Mystical Tutor? Oh, he's getting a Time Twister.
Getting a Twister. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about that at all. I am very permissive when it comes to people wanting to try new things. I would say, like, as long as you're doing something cool with it, you go fill your boots, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I'd let you roll with it. I mean, you obviously, if you're doing it, means that what's in your hand is not winning the game for you, probably, unless you're going to play something first. So,
yeah, like Sheepwave put out a tweet a little while ago saying, like, basically asking the same question, but would you be mad if I ran 4 Squadron Hawks? And I'm like, no, I would insist. I would want to play against that deck.
I would prefer that more.
Just so everyone knows,
I would actually, if everyone could only play with commander decks with 4 Squadron Hawks as their commander.
I'm going down to 1 colorless floating and drawing the card. Is that good with everyone?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. Okay. I'm gonna. I mean, do I really risk it for biscuits? I'm gonna Culling the Week my Sig to make 4 black.
You got 4 black and 1 colorless?
Yeah.
Do not spell that.
That's
an AK.
Yeah, I'll pass priority on that.
yeah, so you still have what level of colorless do you still have floating from your Mana Vault, Mana Crypt?
1.
So you would have 1 colorless there plus 4 black.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then what? And how much else? I mean,
3.
how much else in terms of? Yeah, okay.
3.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go down to 3 black, and I'm gonna play the Star Confidant. And then I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna go down to 1 black floating, cast a Time Twister.
Yeah,
he's still got so much mana.
Does he really though? Because I feel like he. No, he doesn't. What do you have left now?
I have 2 black, a Blood's Petal, and a Morphic Pool.
He has 4 mana, so what he draws a bunch of cards. Confidant doesn't do anything this turn.
Yeah.
I don't think he wins this turn.
I'm going to respond, just because there's no reason not to. I'm going to cast Angel's Grace.
Nice work.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. I don't. No response on my part, so.
So Angel's Grace resolves.
That's fine.
I'm going to then proceed to pass on Time Twister.
So Brandon, to confirm, you have 2 open black mana plus an untapped land and an untapped Lotus Petal?
Yeah.
Cool. So you have 4 available mana. Okay.
Yeah. Shuffle everything in?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Twister count is 2, by the way, if anybody in chat is keeping track at home.
Yeah, I have a question for both of you. I did Dramatic Reversal in my hand. Would you guys have counted the Twister if I cast that?
I couldn't have.
Okay.
Dramatic
Reversal.
Yeah. Is that the 4 mana card? The
2 mana untap.
Narset Reversal, you mean?
No, it's 2 mana untap all non-land permanents.
Yep.
So it would have produced me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. And I was like, I don't know. I think that's a little bit too scary. I think I should just be happy with what I've got.
Yeah. I literally just would have Angel's Grace. That's my only. I had a Cyclonic Rift in hand, but it wasn't doing anything against your board.
Oh, so now my Twister does reshuffle.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
Mine will not.
Also, shout out to a couple people that just showed up in chat. Elliot from the Spike Feeders is in chat, as well as Shaper Savant.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
Elliot and Shaper Savant, welcome to Time Twister number 2.
Yeah.
I died previously in this game due to naming Thassa's Oracle at Demonic Consultation and revealing Thassa's Oracle off the top 6 cards. So I'm here for commentary, flavor, chat interaction, and learning how to clip clips on Twitch. All those things are what I'm doing today. It is currently Braden's turn. He time twists. He's got 4 mana, 2 floating black mana, plus the untapped mana sources you see in play, plus Dark Confidant. Just hanging out.
Plus a land drop.
And
I have a land drop
and
left.
a sailor.
You have not played a land yet, huh?
No, I have not.
And a land
I was hoping
drop.
if I hit a land in ad nauseam, I could have some fun. But looks like the answer is no.
All right.
You guys have your 7? All right. I will feel like I went to the cheat step and cast a dramatic reversal.
Very dramatic.
So I feel like the dramatic reversal is we just lose. So it goes to you first.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I have
5,
1
6,
black
7,
floating.
8, 9 mana you'll have available. 10?
Yeah.
Is that a mox?
I promise
Amber?
I can't win the game this turn. There wasn't
I'm
Aegis
gonna-
Grace.
Cast Fierce Guardianship.
Yeah, it's fine.
Can you promise that? You have a special sailor. You could just draw cards, and then one of those cards can win you the game.
No, but I can't win the game.
Because of
Yeah,
Wait,
It's
can
fine.
you not win the game, or can you kill Ben though?
it's both. It's
Well, Ben could die,
I can't lose the
but-
game and he can't win the game, right?
But he
Yeah,
can
so
kill
like
Ben.
we're in post combat main. It's in this deck is not playing a method of
Targeted murder.
yes.
Fair.
That's a good way of putting it.
Targeted murder.
Land.
Ooh.
I'll play this Ponder and feel kind of salty about how bad this went for me. Did I draw 7 cards? Yeah, I did. Ponder?
Ponder's good.
Yep.
What a busted magic card. Jesus.
Is Fierce
Oh my
Guardianship
God.
MVP of this game?
What is?
Oh, my
Fierce
God.
Guardianship? Yeah, my
Oh, yeah.
my
We've
personal
now seen
Fierce
4 of
Guardianship
them.
count.
We've seen
My
4 of them.
personal
cast.
count is at 2.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This hand is absurd. Not this hand, this rip. Alright, I'll draw. I'm gonna cast Calling the Week using my black mana. Sack this Spectral Sailor.
Get
Yeah,
3
do it.
black mana.
I'll get 4 black mana.
Yep, do it.
I will play a Necropotence.
Mm,
What's your life total at?
I don't know. 33.
I'm gonna Flusterstorm it.
It's an enchantment.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna Flusterstorm it then.
That makes sense.
I'm going to pass priority.
yeah, unfortunately on this one it's an enchantment, so I got nothing.
All right. You're tapped out, right?
I'm tapped out. Yeah.
Necropotence.
Thing is though, he won't get the cards. He won't get the cards till his end step though.
True.
But you can't
I'll use my
win.
last black. I'll use my last. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait. I know what the top of my deck is. I should probably play smart. I'm going to Necro for 1.
Huh?
I'm going to Necro for 1.
So he's gonna try to add Nasus. Is that's the plan?
No.
Wait, how
I'm
does
then going to.
the time?
Sorry. So I Necroed for 1.
Yep,
Okay.
do it.
I am then going to cast a Vampire Tutor. You can't Flusterstorm that.
It's almost like a free counterspell
Yeah.
became a staple. If only there was a precedent for that.
No, go
Hey.
ahead and do it.
All right. I will lose 2 life first. I need to make sure I don't forget that.
I
You're gonna
probably
draw-
should have, but
I don't know. I really don't know if you were supposed to or not. Vamp Tutor,
Yeah.
Tutor to the bin.
Ben, are you running foil in any decks yet?
I've been running foil in Highlander Merfolk for a long time.
An island is a very high requirement in this format. All right, I will get that. That was the correct card to get. I think so. All right, and then I'm going to Necro for some more. I just knew what the top card of my deck was, and I was like, that card's better than a random card. I don't like everything that's going on here, but I can't really complain. All right. Oh, there's part of my deck.
So wait, so now that you've resolved your Vamp Tutor, you put a card on top, and you have a one single card from Necro that you're going to get.
Yes.
Probably you'll pay ananother life.
But he's going to grab it again. Yeah.
Also, yeah. So he'll get both cards.
So I'm then good. Ooh, okay. I have priority, but
Yep.
How much mana do you have open right now?
one. I'm not winning. I can't win this turn. I'm just going to set myself up for a win in the next few turns. All right. I'm at 30. I think I'm going to go down to 23 and exile the top 7.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd like to go to my end step. Is that okay?
Bye, the wizard staff. Good night. Thanks for watching.
Bye, Wizard Staff.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's good.
Okay. Okay. Discard this, and I'll discard this, and I need to discard one more. I'll discard this. Okay. So I'm discarding an Ancient Tomb, a Misty Rainforest, and a Mem Knight.
Shaper's currently judging you for the size of your Necro.
There's a Brawn in play, and a I don't know. I'm just a little concerned. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I will draw a card end of turn because of the life
Yep.
loss.
Yep.
That was a very long turn.
little Necro, itty bitty.
It feels like it's been so long since I tried to go for Twister.
I'm sorry.
yeah.
That's a little bit my fault. That's not a little bit my fault. That just is my fault.
Yeah, it was a savage. That was a savage
Geez.
response.
Oh,
so now,
thank you.
can he just win? Is Jim just gonna win though? Like he has like a full grip and he has.
Well,
his
that's why I
commander?
tutored for. That's why I tutored for a counterspell.
The one counter spell. Will it be enough? Was Necro a divination?
Let me ask a
Okay.
question to you guys here and anyone in the chat. Who has listened to the new Taylor Swift album? Because I feel like it's a phenomenon right now that has gone beyond Taylor Swift and into like
I have
every
not
person I
heard
know
it.
is listening to it.
I haven't
It's-
listened to it yet.
It's so good.
Download it right now. I've been listening.
I'd like to
it?
cast it. I'd like to cast a Gilded Drake.
Oh no,
Sneaky Drake.
I'm concerned. I guess I don't mind a 3/3 flyer. So,
Yeah, wait.
I'm-
What is he? He's gonna take Sig. Or he's gonna take Yuriko maybe.
Either one, I'm happy with. Bob or Sig is pretty sick.
It's
No, he probably takes Bob. That's what he's taking. He wants you to draw
Well,
less
if he
cards.
takes Sig, he can then go to combat, attack me for 3. I'm definitely not going to block. Then he gets a draw trigger. That's fine.
That seems kind of decent. Yeah, that seems kind of decent.
I'm fine with it.
Braden's
It's fine,
only
yeah,
at-
it's
only
good.
at 23 as well.
Okay. Yeah, it's Sig.
I was about to say who's Sig, but I don't have a Sig anymore.
Okay,
And
so
it
you get my
definitely was a
Sig.
51.
I'll put it upside down here just so you kind of remember you have it.
Yep.
And then okay, and I have a Gilded Drake now. Okay, you
Yes.
got the thing there, so I'll
That's such a
my
fancy
Gilded Drake is-
token. Oh my god.
It is #Infinite Tokens. Go check them out.
Ooh, yeah, I got them right here. I use them just to write notes on while
Yeah.
I'm working.
Yep. They're
Alex,
like
did you say
actually really great.
You've been listening to it nonstop, you said?
Me? No, I've been listening to Hamilton because
Oh.
it keeps getting stuck in my head because TikTok exists.
Okay. Hey Ben, what's your counter magic situation like?
I'm keeping mum's the word on this one because I.
You want to help me? You want to help me force something through that'll fuck over Braden? Oh, sorry. Are we like PG on this stream?
Nope,
I apologize.
Swear all you want. You're good.
Okay, good.
I guess not all. At once,
I
but, like,
am not
fine.
going to give you. I'm not going to give you a confirmation or a denial on anything. I'm sorry.
Okay.
At this point, I feel like I'm dead to either one of you, so I am keeping
Okay.
what I got close to the vest.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Windfall.
So that's all. We all discard and draw. Is that what happens?
Discard and draw equal to the greatest amount discarded.
Except for the Necropotence player.
I've got 8 in hand right now. What do you guys have?
I have 4.
7.
It's 7 good ones for Braden, though. That's why we want this to resolve.
Well, it was
We
7
all take.
random cards.
And how much damage will we all take? We'll all take 4 because you're discarding 4.
We will take 4, yeah. Or you two will take 4 each.
That's a save trigger. Jeez.
I'm gonna let Windfall resolve.
I'll pass Fierce Guardianship.
Okay.
Braylon is the commander for Braylon. Right?
I'm going to take 1 and cast Flusterstorm, targeting your Fierce Guardianship. Stack is 2, so there's 3 of them.
Sure. I will respond.
Guardianship count at 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
That card is so busted and stupid.
I'm gonna bounce my Necropotence to my hand.
Well, like the
Oh, interesting.
The guardianship and
I'll pass priority on that.
The
Resolve.
The time twisters both happening as often as they are is like a very parasitic relationship, right? Like they're both feeding off of more happening.
Yep.
All right, I'm fine.
And the reason
Okay.
he does that Necropotent bounce is because Necropotence has whenever a card is placed in your graveyard from anywhere exile. So if he
Yeah.
loses the cards in his hand, they're gone forever. Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it. Interesting.
Okay.
8 cards.
Yeah.
8
And
cards.
I'm discarding 3, so you'll take 3 each.
Sure.
Okay,
I had a Peer into the Abyss and a Doomsday in my hand. I'm salty.
I'm
So
discarding
take
3 lands.
30.
Yeah. And then we're drawing 8.
Yep. I go to
Yeah.
30. They're all discarded, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I discard a Forbidden Orchard, a Mana Confluence, a Psych Rift, a Yogg Will, an Imperial Seal, a Mox Amber, a Chrome Mox, and a Necropotence. That's a pretty good grip.
Mhm.
I agree.
Okay.
And I
So
draw
everybody
8.
draw their 8.
Well, I don't know what's going to go over at the SIG players at the table, but I'm kind of scared.
I'm going to pay 2 life and cast Gataxian Probe, targeting Ben.
Okay, here we go.
I'll take off my glasses and look in the other direction.
Okay, what do we
I
got?
will not speak out loud. So
Yep,
okay,
that's cool. I can.
discard.
Yeah,
Ready?
got it.
1,
Yeah,
2,
got it.
3.
Got it.
Let me get this up a little closer.
Yep.
There we go. 4,
Yeah.
Love that card.
5,
Yep.
Okay.
6.
Hang on, I got to read that.
It's ooh.
Okay, I gotcha.
And 7,
Okay.
Okay.
and 8.
Oh, okay.
Jim, is it good?
It's definitely not bad. It's great for the type of game that we're playing right now.
It has 2 cards that belong to one of my new favorite genre of cards that Wizards keeps printing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll resolve my Gataxian Probe, draw a card.
Can I look?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll cast this Mana Crypt.
Crypt is good.
Then I'm going to cast a Frantic Search.
Sure.
Okay, draw 2, discard 2, untap 3.
Yep.
I'll take 2.
So draw 2. I will discard an island and a polluted delta, and untap 2 islands, or we'll say 1 island, a volcanic island, and a plateau.
Sure.
Your
duels are beautiful, Jim. I don't know if I'm assuming some of those are real ones. I honestly don't know. I thought the plateau was, and now I'm looking at it and I'm like, that might not be real.
They're Hewlett Packard specials.
Damn it! I have a horrible. I thought you have the real plateau though, don't you?
Yeah.
You have that one. Yeah.
I have all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that plateau is my favorite. Even though I don't like plateau.
I'm gonna tap 3 and cast this Rhystic Study.
Jesus.
What do you have open?
I've got one white open.
What's the Browlin combo again? How does it work if you have 8 cards in hand?
You guys both took 2 off of the Brolin when I discarded Frantic Search, right?
I did. I don't know. If
I did not yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna mark it now. I think I have to let Ristic Study resolve, unfortunately.
Big sad. I mean, I got nothing.
Oh, chat wants to bring.
Oh
up...
yeah, the counters on Brolin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brolin
that's
gets
right.
counters.
Two counters. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to conserve energy in my phone. My phone is at 7% right now, and I'm trying to avoid getting a cell phone charger. Okay, I'll then move to combat.
Youngies, they did not kill me first in my first attempt at playing cEDH. I killed me first in my first attempt to play cEDH.
That's good.
Windfall didn't get Brolin triggers.
Yeah,
Yeah, Windfall did. Yeah.
Yeah, so you should have 5. Or how many?
Yeah,
cards?
actually, it should be 6 because I discarded. Oh no, I discarded 3 off Windfall, so it should be 5.
I died on my own terms. No one kills me but
Oh,
me.
and then it's actually 6 because it was 3 off of Windfall, then then 2. Yeah, 3 then 2. It's 5. Yeah. Okay. Does Ristic Study resolve?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all agreed on that one.
Okay, then I'm going to move to combat.
Sure.
And attack Braden for 8.
Well,
okay,
that's my response.
Then I will pass the turn and in my instep trigger Sig and draw a card.
Sure. Seems very
That's
good.
Tap, upkeep, draw. All right, so let's take a quick check. Mana untapped, cards in hand.
1 white untapped.
8-0. Jim, what's he got?
I've got 6 cards in hand.
What's he got?
What's
He's
he
on
got?
my hand, that's what he's asking.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
got
it's like counter magic and mid range stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna die to console this turn.
No, it's not a console turn.
You got 1 white untapped, and you've got 4 cards in hand.
Yep.
6 cards. 6 cards.
6 cards in hand. Yeah, sorry.
And what are the life totals here?
17.
I'm at 29.
Yuriko has not been draining people of life. Big sad.
Play a command tower. Yeah, I think that seems like pretty legit.
I really like your Jeskai list. I think if I were to make a second cEDH deck, that is sweet.
This Brelin deck?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really dope. This is everything
really
I want to
cool.
be doing in Magic.
It's really cool. Plus, I have these cool proxies that I've been needing to know what to do with. So,
do you have a Gilded Drake in play right now?
you
Jim?
might have missed another Sig trick.
Oh no, yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Sorry.
He doesn't. I'm gonna come at you.
Did you miss a Sig trigger?
No, I did it.
Okay, cool.
He got it.
Chat's asking. I'm just.
Yeah, I think I'll come at you.
I am the voice of chat.
All right, Jim. If I'm gonna come at one of you guys to because I think I'm gonna kill the Gilded Drake second main to get my Sig back.
No, it doesn't.
It's better
It doesn't come back. It's gone forever.
It works.
Oh, it doesn't switch back?
You can just kill.
Nope.
You can kill. Sig.
Kill the Drake's busted. This is why
kill-
this card's $200 now.
I bought mine for 25.
I think I paid 30 for mine.
Got it.
I was
okay,
at
so then
I was at an SCG event and they had one in the HP bin and I was like, got him.
interesting. All right, so then
Is it on the reserve list?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
That is why it is that.
why we
much.
can't play it. It's why we cannot play it in Highlander.
Got it.
Oh, is Reserve List banned in Highlander?
Yeah, so we originally it was a card had to have a foil printing, which means that there were a bunch of weird cards, like commander set cards, that weren't legal, but then some reserved list cards were legal. Then
Mox Diamond.
then we changed the rules to make it so reserved list was banned. We were trying to make it so like literally last GP Vegas we were going to have an actual event, but realized that we couldn't even convince the people that were already playing it to make turn their wheel into real cards. Like it was just like such a significant investment to make 6 real card, basically legacy singleton decks real from proxy. And so just like the tournament would have been me, Ben, and Eric, the 3 people who like were willing to do it. And when we did that change to make it a little bit more affordable, we changed the ban list to the reserve list instead of the foil list. Partially just also to add a lot of the new cards that they keep printing. And then also just like is the easiest ban list to kind of deal with in an eternal format long term. But
yeah, Braden, I'm gonna come at you.
Sure.
Let's tap this Exotic Orchard and this Felwar Stone pre-damage, and let's put a cEDH or Octopus onto this Drake.
Oh, so I take how much?
You still just take 3. You draw a card. It's just an Ophidian, yeah.
Okay.
I wish I could have deflecting swatted that.
That would have been sick. And then I think I'll tap 2.
Okay, I gotta find a phone charger. I'm gonna lose my life total. I'll be right back.
Mirror Signet. And yeah, and then
are you paying for a 6 study?
No, he can draw all the cards he wants.
No, that's not nice. Ben.
Oh, this is the reverse of regular Commander, where Ristic Study is paid for by people.
No, it depends on the turn, but a lot of times people pay for it.
I'm now on my 3rd LaCroix chat.
I'm going to wait until Jim gets to draw some cards.
I should have probably hit him, actually, not you.
It's really funny that you can see him walk up and down the stairs in the background of his camera.
Giving him a card actually off of the SIG is useless.
Yeah. You're not gonna pay for any of it though?
I like need the mana. I think like I'm just like pretty dead if I don't have interaction, so
that's fair.
What did you miss?
Jim, you have some draw triggers on this deck.
Is this Ben's end step?
No, you just have
Signet and a C dasher. So I have I
right. Okay, 2 spells, 2 draws.
Yep.
Ben, what are you drinking tonight?
So what?
What are you drinking tonight? The chat wants to know.
I am drinking A to Z Pinot Noir from Oregon. So Willamette Valley Pinot Noir. I have a tendency to enjoy.
Ben's end step. I'm going to draw a SIG.
Yep.
Right. Or is the attack grading?
Yeah.
I should have attacked you, so you didn't draw. That would have been way smarter, but I didn't.
Do you mind rolling? Yeah.
Do you want to roll a die?
Again?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. Damage.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh, you're at 10.
Right, draw for turn.
That's so little life. We can play some modern while they duke it out once you die.
I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at 28, I guess. You're at 10.
Oh, they cast Windfall,
so
you don't have the hand you had. Okay.
You're 29, Jim?
I'm at 29.
I'm gonna try this fetch for 9.
Okay.
I currently have Jund, Jeskai, or no, blue-white. It's just straight blue-white right now. Jund, blue-white, Dredge built that are, like, functioning. I guess I technically
Jim,
have
what
that functions.
What is the reality of Braden's turn here? Like did we windfall last time with what he had built? So he has random stuff, right?
Yeah, it's a random hand, so it could be anything.
Okay.
They didn't miss the mana
So,
box. He flipped a coin.
but he has a lot of mana, so like he could have the sequence of cards here to win. It's possible.
He could have quite a few, yeah.
I wish.
But I mean, you've got a Pact of Negation, so.
Right, I do have that.
Ooh, I didn't know that. That's scary.
That's some interaction.
He held up 3 mana and a Pact of Negation? Jeez. That's not what you want to hear.
And a cEDH or Octopus, man. I cast that. Don't forget about the Octopus.
Demonic Tutor? Floating a colorless?
Ooh,
tutor. I don't know if Modern Goblins even needs Muxus. I think like it just being able to
Is
go
that good?
infinite on turn 2.
Yeah, I'll pass priority on it. Are you paying the 1?
No, you're good.
Yeah, I will continue to pass priority.
Yeah, D2 is fine.
Grixis Death Shadow is
Oh
always
yeah,
safe.
Braden also Mana Vault trigger.
I did it. I had it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I went down from 15 to 14. Then I took 3. Then I took 1. So I should be at 10. Might be at
You're at 9.
lower.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I have a bougie opinion I was trying to share there. So I tend to think California Pinot is like really sweet, and I don't like it very much. But if you're a wine person, Oregon Pinot is usually a little less fruity and a little more peppery, which is like some of my favorite to drink. So it's a good thing to check out if you're ever at a wine shop and you see that there's a Pinot Noir, but it's from Oregon. Usually a good call.
Ben's just from the Northwest and just wants to hype up where he's from.
I don't even think that's true, man.
Oregon wine's trash.
I mean,
I have no opinions on this.
that's ridiculous. You don't even drink wine. If I like drink wine around you, you like clown me. Now you're trying to have an opinion about it? Trash.
That's part of clowning. Also, everybody say goodnight to Elliot.
Good night, Elliot.
Bye.
Staff of Sage
Yeah, I
is
am also a Malbec
drinker.
drinker. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I like Malbec. You like? Yeah, okay. I like Malbec a lot too. So this game, I can't believe we're still going with this game because early on it did kind of seem like this game was ending, but it's a pretty epic game right now.
Common misconception about cEDH is that it's over quick.
Yeah, that's why when Kessler, I was like, if we have a game 2, I have another deck prepared.
Yeah, I also had a deck prepared, but I'm for sure not in for game 2.
It's fair. It's fair.
I have a mana floating. I will do this. I cannot do that because I'm bad at this game. I can't do that. I'll do this. I'll Praetor's Grasp, targeting Jim.
So that looks through his deck and gets rid of a card?
Yeah. And I can cast it. I have this handy dandy Mox Opal.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. I don't really care.
Are you going to pay for Ristic Study?
Oh yeah, good call. Uh-huh. Oh, I bet you just that's the card that you probably wanted. Yeah, I'm good with it.
Can you send me like your deck list and then I can just kind of ask for cards until they're in your hand or not?
Yeah. My voice might go weird here because I was having trouble with browser before, but give me 1 sec. It's just the it's the cEDH decklist database recommended list for Browlin.
Okay. So Praetor's Grasp is 3 mana, you get it, and then you can cast it without paying its mana cost? Or no?
No, you can't. You have to pay for it.
But you can spend mana of any color.
No, you can't. It's like I have Mox Diamond and Mox Opal. So
yeah,
fine. It's the stock list, like totally stock.
Yep.
Okay. It's the suggested one too?
Yep.
All right. Do you mind if I don't know if I need to message it to you, but
whatever, just say
do that. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Easy.
Can I have? Ooh, are you not on this card? Holy shit! Are you not on silence?
Nope.
Whoa! Total failure to read. I assume you just drew Dockside. Do you have Dockside? Is Dockside in your deck right now?
I don't have it in hand.
What about Breach?
Breach is also not in my hand.
Oh, right. He's looking through your whole deck. I was like, how? Got it. I'm now... Okay.
Okay. That works. I'll get Breach.
Okay.
This card goes in the graveyard. I'm just gonna... this piece of paper is Breach, I guess.
You gotta get the
Infinite tokens, Braden.
What's up?
Where's your Infinite tokens?
I'm a filthy casual.
Oh, are you serious? Hang on. Where's Elliot? Is he still in chat? God, he grabbed my Breach. I must be running 99 or 97 cards right now. Wow. Give me a sec. I'll grab a Breach.
Okay.
But you know what? It's not in my deck, so it's fine. I'll just shuffle, and then you have it.
Okay.
It's supposed to be in this deck, but Elliot grabbed it for filming on the weekend.
All right. I'm gonna cast Breach, and then we can wait for Ben.
Time
Are you
Twister,
paying
Fierce
one?
Guardianships, get ready.
No, I'm not.
Okay. I will draw a card.
The Paris Wine
Honestly-
Tasting of 1976, also known as the Judgment of Paris, was a wine competition organized in Paris on
I'm back.
24th of May.
Then we have
What's going on?
Braden is casting my Underworld Breach.
He is attempting to cast your Underworld Breach.
Yes.
So, let me think here. He has how much open? Man open?
3. I have 3 mana open.
It's gonna go to you, Jim. Still. And Jim, are you passing priority?
I'm passing priority. I drew off the wrist.
And asking the right questions.
And then now I'm passing on Breach.
Okay, so I guess the most important thing here is what's in your graveyard.
I'm gonna say there's a Lotus Petal. That's probably enough to close it up. Besides that, Dramatic Reversal, Peer into the Abyss, Demonic Tutor. You do not want this to resolve. Like, I can make a lot of mana and then cast a lot of spells. I have Coin the Week. I can cast Coin the Week a few times. Like, it's just not. It's not a fun day.
Oh God, how do you?
Yeah, I guess I'll pact it. I mean, that seems like the best move.
Sure, I will. Flusterstorm that.
So how many spells are we at?
I've cast 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. You have to pay 4 mana.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Sure.
Heuristic Study on both of those counter spells.
I'm going to respond to hit yours, but you can draw off mine.
Okay, so I'll draw off that. Thank you, Shaper. Got my back. Okay, so now we've got 4 Flusterstorms or 5 on the stack.
4.
They're all targeting. They're all on the stack targeting Pact of Negation right now, or targeting. Yeah, Pact of Negation.
Yeah, I'm going to exile Ponder to cast Force of Negation. Wait, how much mana do you have open, Ben? 3?
3, yeah.
3. I'll force one of the original Flusterstorm.
Wait, can't you just force Underworld Breach?
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
that
can.
That one's non-creature. Yeah, we'll do that.
I was like,
well, see, like, the idea is I want you to tap out, Ben.
I'm just gonna level with you. I have basically 0. So Underworld Breach is gonna resolve if you don't do this.
Okay, so yeah, I'll counter the breach. It's exiled.
Well,
It's in my exile zone, I guess. If it resolves.
1 sec. What am I at life total wise? 9. How much life do I really need?
You only need the last
And
one.
even though Pact is countered, I'm still gonna have to pay for it. Correct?
Nope.
I don't have to. Really?
No, it's part of the resolution of the spell. It creates a delayed trigger.
Gotcha.
Man, the chat's just talking about wine. There's a lot of wine going on.
I mean, look, guys, if you want me to keep talking wine, what's going to happen at the end of this bottle here? Because there's a little bit left in this bottle. But the next bottle that's going to get opened is a Marquez. It's a Spanish Rioja Reserva I've been drinking recently. It's really fucking good. I'll get it and show you guys in a minute. It's terrific. If you can get it, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite wines.
Brainstorm?
Hang on.
He's drawing so many cards of Heuristic Study. This is like such crap. He's just gonna kill us on his turn.
Absolutely. The problem is
I'm gonna cast Enlightened Tutor.
Sure.
You're gonna cast E-Tutor?
Yep.
Wait, hang on. I may respond. Okay, so he's trying to cast Brainstorm to draw his way into making his thing resolve. But if we let you resolve E-Tutor, there's 100% chance we lose. Like, that's a guarantee.
Sure.
Well, my breach is on the stack right now.
Your breach?
You're gonna get a curiosity effect. So
I will tap 1. It will be an Arcane Signet.
Sure.
I think. No, I can't. Do that.
Flusterstorm's pretty sick here. You can just counter
I need
everything.
blue. I need blue. Open.
Barbarian's Riddles brings up that he's drawing so many cards off Risk to Study. This is such crap, and is basically the sentiment at all levels of EDH.
I will say, did you pay for Risk to Study on your turn? No, you didn't. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's true. You
started. I'm gonna miscast your. I'm gonna miscast your E-Tutor.
Risk Study?
Nope.
Always has to ask that question.
Draw card.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to pass on the E-Tutor, so that gets countered. Braden's Brainstorm is now on the stack.
Sure. That's priority.
I'm passing on that as well.
I draw 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Who hates to see it?
I do. I hate to see it. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Your Breach is exiled.
Okay. So I have one more Ristic Study trigger buried in there because you responded to Ben's.
Yeah.
So I'll
you can draw.
Draw.
I could have paid for it. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Braden, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
You're gonna. So you've been thwarted here, probably. I guess I could ask this end of your turn, but if we let him untap with all his cards and his commander in play, he probably wins. Correct?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So killing his commander is the key. If I'm able. Is his commander what's going to win him the game? Is the question. It feels like it is. Probably.
I mean, it's very unlikely that we win here. I'll say this though. I'm going to play a Mystic Remora.
Nice.
Okay.
Whenever we play spells, you draw cards. I think because that's your last spell of the turn.
Did you pay for that, Braden?
No, I didn't. Of course.
Okay, so are you responding to the Ristic Study trigger, Ben?
I'm responding to the Ristic Study trigger. I'm going to Slaughter Pact your commander in response to his Remora.
Ooh, interesting choice. You don't want to give me the card draw so I can help fight him?
I'm going to Pact of Negation that.
Oh my god, come on, man. It's free counter.
I've got 10 cards in hand, so...
I know you ran Pact Negation, but that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, I'm done with the turn after this Mystic Remora resolves.
Okay, so the Ristic Study trigger resolves first, and I'll draw.
Sure. What's going on in the chat? I've been so busy.
I'm writing message to them backwards. So my thing's mirrored, so all these messages I'm writing are me writing the best of my ability in reverse.
Rough.
Yeah. I'm going to pay 1 life and exile Verity Circle to Force of Will the Mystic Remora.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I have not seen Ghost of the Shell. I am a bad weeb.
I also haven't.
Wow, Alex, we've got a hefty number of people interacting here with this game right now.
I know, we're doing really good. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone should follow and like.
Okay.
Yeah, please follow and like. Exactly.
Braden, are you done?
Yeah.
And for the 50 or so people here on Twitch, by the way, guys, if you have not already subscribed to Kess Wiley, please do, because he's awesome. And if you haven't already followed Ben Bateman streaming on Twitch, I think I'm featured as one of Kess's channels. I'm just started streaming pretty recently, so go do that as well.
Yeah, Ben's actually doing arena streams like twice a week, so you guys should definitely follow him. You can just follow me. You don't have to subscribe. I mean, subscribing would be dope. You get Baby Yoda memes or emotes.
Cowboy Bebop is the best.
Braden's end step, I'm going to draw off of Sig.
Sure.
Oh, I have
because of
seen
your
many a Cowboy
Mana
Bebop.
Crypt flip.
All of Cowboy Bebop. Sorry.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop's a classic.
It is.
Okay.
Maybe the ghost.
So I'm going to untap. I have a pair of upkeep triggers. I'm going to resolve them such that Mana Crypt resolves first.
Sure.
Spikes damage. No damage. And now my Pact of Negation trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pact of Negation is paid for. That's untapped. And I will draw a card.
I was legitimately shocked that you were not on silence. Like, legitimately 100% in shock.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's not my list.
Picasso. Wait, the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack just dropped on Spotify this weekend. That's fire, and I need to.
Oh, did they really?
That's sick.
Oh my god, I listen to Seatbelts, like the people who did the music all the time. They have like a whole bunch of like stuff on Spotify.
Shit.
So
I have to like. I have like awesome. The Cowboy Bebop thing on my iTunes account in like 3 different covers, and they're all bad, and it makes me sad.
That's awesome! Wow, okay. I'm gonna go check that right now. That's
I got a couple things. I got a couple things to do. I'm gonna play this command tower as my land for turn. I'm gonna cast a Lion's Eye Diamond.
Discard the hand and turn.
Oh my god, it is on. I'm so happy. This makes me legitimately so happy. I don't even know what to do about this. I'm just so happy.
I will tap 3 to cast Ophidian Eye on Browlin.
Yeah. Well, Braden, get you first.
I'm F6. I got nothing.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, resolves.
I will. I'm going to tap this plateau for a red and cast Gamble.
Sure.
Cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. Gamble's good.
Okay. I have my card.
I was so close last turn. I'm so sad.
Does chat want to pick a number between 1 and 8?
Chat, we need a number
3,
between
4,
1 and 8.
actually,
Go.
It would be 9, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
This is 1. This is 8.
We got 2.
2 was the first I saw.
2. 2.
Yep.
2 is Chain of Vapor.
I don't think he searched for Chain of Vapor, guys. Feels like he got his card.
And then I'm going to pass the turn.
You have a draw trigger, don't you?
Holy smokes.
Sorry?
You survived.
What's on the Rollin?
Oh, yeah, I do get a draw trigger. So that is 1 damage to each of you, and I'll draw 2 cards.
Sure. Now you win, right?
Well, I mean, I was already at 8 cards.
Oh, okay.
But so
Now you
that
win.
puts 2 counters on Browlin, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
And win?
Braden, am I missing something? Is he going to just win here?
Don't you just...
In my
hand
end step. Yeah, in my end step. So I'm
You're
gonna
never
discard
gonna
the hand
untap
side. Does anybody want to act before I discard?
No, I have nothing.
So because he'll discard...
Yeah, I have to discard 3 cards to get to hand size. That'll trigger Browlin 3 times. It'll deal 1 damage to each of you 3 times, and I'll draw 6 cards. Then, because it's still in my discard step, I'll have to discard to hand size again, and that just keeps going. And it's a May trigger, so I can stop when I need to.
Oh,
Cycle.
It's like a weird, interesting.
Yeah, we're dead.
So these are my 3 cards that I'm discarding to hand size. And that's it.
Yeah. Nice one. That was a fun game.
Good,
Oof.
man.
Yeah, that was a hell of a
Hard
game,
fought.
actually.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
I
Savage.
I had Yawgmoth's Will in my hand, Jim, and so I was just gonna get silenced to like fight over it, and then I was gonna try to cast Yawgmoth's Will afterwards, but I should have just gotten like a Swan Song or something. I don't know what I was thinking, or even just a Fierce Guardian chip.
I was trying to win, and then I died.
Yeah. This hand was bonkers, the hand that I ended up with. I had Soul Ring, Talisman, Scalding Tarn, Draneth Magistrate, Haven Mindcenter, Faithless Looting, and I gambled for Deflecting SWAT.
That's insane.
Hey, Hispanic Disco. Yes, I have been playing League. We created a bunch of Smurf accounts because we convinced Sam Stat at Sam Stat, who's like a judge, to start playing. He works at Kess, and been loving it. I'm really into. I'm never gonna say the name correctly. Aloi, the octopus top lane lady.
That's the only game we're playing, right?
I definitely have to be up in 4 hours to go to work.
You're good. I think that's the game. Unless Ben
I
wants
think
to
we're toast, yeah.
play some arena, we're I think as far as paper commander is, I think we're good.
I mean, Alex, I don't have a 100-card deck built that I could play against you with yet on Arena. Though I would if you wanted to play some sort of Arena thing or stream something together, I would do that for a bit.
Okay, all right, we can figure that out.
But I feel like I have to ask both of you.
Yes.
What did you think?
That was super fun. I'm like super all in on this. Now, granted, it's 4 blue players, which is like so straight up my alley. This is so fun. Like I love.
Welcome to the format. It's always going to be that way.
They're all blue players.
a million free counter spells, but like I definitely this felt so much more like Magic that I'm used to. The level of like talking was cool, but it's also like you're not going to talk past the point of like just winning if you have the opportunity to win is what it feels like.
Yeah.
Like you'll never give up the opportunity to win if you think you have it. So I feel like not only do I want to look at the cEDH lists and find what I like, but I want to like tweak them and like I want to build my own thing that I am like super excited about winning with because I think I can.
Yeah. There are so many cool lists. Like I've got a couple lists like that where I've just kind of gone way out in the middle of nowhere. I would definitely recommend checking out Braden's Paco list. I would definitely recommend that. That is such a cool list.
I appreciate that a lot.
PACO, Paco?
Yeah.
PAKO.
One thing I'll say about cEDH, and I think it's like one of the biggest appeals of the format, is that like you can make a name for yourself as like a brewer just by building cool decks, and like people will like reach out and be like, oh, how do you mulligan with this deck? And like I find that to be like super fun, and I think like it's one of the coolest part of the formats is that it's so community driven and so it's like a brewer's paradise because like the multiplayer aspect kind of like means that your jank isn't punished as much. It's a lot of fun.
Like,
I just think I don't know, like the aspects of EDH that I find harder to connect to. I don't even like I wouldn't even say dislike because actually I'm starting to come around on it more. I like especially now because I just enjoy having something magic wise I can do. But the parts of it that I think I struggle with the most are the parts where it's like someone is just like for fun doing something splashy that like doesn't make sense, and that's like hard for me to connect to because I'm like, if you're not winning, why are you doing that?
Yeah,
I would agree to some extent. Like it bothers me when somebody's in a game and you know, like it's kind of like when you're playing Catan with somebody and then they're like, hey, does anybody have wood? And then somebody's just checked out of the game and they're like, yeah, I've got wood. I'll give you 5 wood for 1 sheep or something like that, right? Just makes a stupid kingmaker play, and it ruins the game for everybody else because they don't care, you know?
Right.
That's what bothers me in EDH games. It doesn't come up often, but when it does, like that is one way. If you really want to get under my skin,
I totally agree.
But I think that's also like a net negative player, right? Like for the difference that in EDH, there are sometimes people that are there for the chaos, where like Catan that doesn't exist, right? There's no one. It's like, oh, I put all of my chaos sheep together, and now everyone's drawing fake sheep. Like it you don't have the same drive to do chaos that you do maybe.
Yeah, and I think the difference in cEDH too is like, I mean, using the Catan analogy, like I've mentioned this to Sheldon before. Is that like, you know that move where you like trade away all of one resource and then you call a resource monopoly and you take it all back? Like in lower power EDH games, there's situations where you maybe shouldn't do that because you know it's not going to be fun for the table.
Mm-hmm.
But in a cEDH game, you're just like, oh, you got, you know, and then you like move on to the next thing that you're talking about. You don't like dwell on it.
I think part of that is also
it's a legal game action.
Like cEDH is also people are trying to win actively at all times. Like literally, there wasn't a turn basically since I died that one of us couldn't win if like given the opportunity in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, like if I Armageddon, that still means everyone's still trying to win every turn. Versus if I Armageddon in regular Commander, everyone's like, well, normally it takes me 12 turns to win. So we're now back at turn 0 after 6 turns. So strap in for 3 hours. Which is, I think, the negative there. Also, I think Armageddon's a bad card. Not from the...
Yeah, I do too.
I just think it's not powerful enough to play in Commander.
Well, the problem is that it's just like... I make this argument about Static Orb a lot, is that it's just too hard to break parity on it profitably. It just ends up putting everybody back an equal amount, and it basically does nothing overall.
If you're going to do something with it that's powerful, your entire deck has to be designated towards it, and then you're either playing that in a Commander game, which no one's going to want to play with you, if that's like all your deck does, which is the only way to make it a good card, or it's going to be at best swingy. Sometimes it's good, and then it's why are you playing it, and you should just be playing something that's a good card.
Yeah, shut up, Shaper. I know that Static Orb is good in Urza.
I think Ben, I think a deck that you'd really like is I think you'd like the Najeela decks. I think they I think you'd probably enjoy like doing that similar playstyle where you're like countering a lot of things and playing a little controlling, but also like you get to like attack people and pressure their life total. I think
he actually would really like your deck more than that. The Najeela list I've seen are more up my alley. I've noticed.
Yeah, and honestly, Yuriko generally has a much bigger impact on life totals over the course of a game than what we saw in that game.
Well, this deck, the average CMC in this deck is like 1, so that's why. Yeah. I'm not playing any of the big spells, so it's less. I'm playing ad nauseum in this deck.
Do lists play like Eldrazi in that list just to like wreck people, or no?
It's like I don't know.
I guess you're not red, so I can't do anything with them.
I wouldn't do that personally, but there are people out there playing like Draco and Blink Moth Infusion other weird stuff like that.
I have a casual EDH deck like that that casts those with Vile Smasher and just donks people for like 12.
That's funny.
I'm actually trying to build a Najeela deck in casual EDH that like we'll see how competitive it gets, but like basically
it's
like
really hard.
a monastery mentor style deck where it's just all of the things that get you tokens, and then you make all your tokens.
The problem with casual Najeela is that Najeela by itself is so good. I
don't know if you can play like a low power or even like medium power.
Like Najeela and 99 Mountains is a good deck.
I played a blue-red green Najeela deck where all the green cards were Cultivate and all the blue cards were copy effects and like storm spells. And someone told me I was playing a cEDH deck. I wasn't playing any warrior synergies. Like the commander is just so oppressive.
Is it just that good because like you have like a relatively low CMC commander that allows you to play 5 colors that has a good ability on its own? Is that kind of like
Yep.
So also has the opportunity. Oops, I win too easily, right? Like you could just
it's got 3 or 4 cards that give you infinite combats, like Druid's Repository and Derevi and like a bunch of those. But then it's also got pressure on life totals. A
lot of people miss the fact that the tokens make tokens. So like it's like exponential. Like you make a token, then you make 3 tokens, then you make 8 tokens. Like I think that's how it works, but.
Yeah, the idea is if you drop a mana crypt turn 1, like you can kill the table by turn 5 just by attacking with Najeela, And
that's without activating it. If you activate it once, like it's like a time walk. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, yeah, I was reading it like thinking about like cool ways to win, and I was not aware of the fact that it was what it was you guys were talking about. So maybe I'll still try to go from the perspective of what I thought I was going to do and see if I can make like a more fair one. But maybe it's just that good.
Just be aware of table hate too.
If you have five creatures that produce mana, you win the game with Najeela basically. Because like you can just
or a Derevi or a sword.
Yeah,
or a Bloom Tender, or the Selesnya one that does the same thing.
Yeah, you have to be able to tap for 5 mana.
If you can get something to tap for 5,
I thought you were gonna make Kaikar. Did you like find enough green cards that you really want to include?
No, I haven't like done like the heavy work though. I will tell you that looking through my binder just now, and granted, I realize this is probably an online thing because like in person, but like looking through my binder today, I realized that I have the foil pre-release promo of Kaikar, which got me a little more excited to build that version.
Yeah,
so I was like,
that's sweet.
I forgot I had this card.
That's dope.
If if Ben or anyone else is interested in like building cEDH decks, there's this thing called the deck list database, which is just a list of like deck lists that people have submitted, and it is a massive resource. I mean, it's tons of decks. It's crazy, and there's a lot of important information there, including primers. So I checked that out if anyone's interested.
My SIG deck tonight was from that list. I was playing like maybe 50% of the cards, and then I just changed it.
Yeah.
So that was really fun, guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging
real
on the
fun.
channel. And I actually would love to do this again. So let's try to set this up again, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely. First, shout out
Sweet.
where people can find you before we do signing off.
I went first the first time, so you can go ahead, Jim.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Jim. I run a YouTube channel called The Spike Feeders, where we play this kind of Magic as well as other kinds of Magic. All of it's cEDH though, or all of it's EDH though. Yeah, we play high power, we play low power, we play everything in between. We're releasing actually an 8-person Jumpstart tournament that we recorded last weekend. That was really fun, really fun. We got 4 of the Spike Feeders on that, and then 4 of my other friends that you haven't seen on the channel before. As well as, what else do we do? We stream on Twitch, we stream video games, we stream, sometimes we stream EDH on Saturday and Sunday mornings over coffee, like at 8 o'clock in the morning Central Time. Yeah, it's just real fun. It's just a really chill atmosphere.
Yeah, so I am Braden from the cEDH Cast. It's a podcast / YouTube channel I do with my friend Ian. We just do like deep dives into cEDH. We do deck techs, and we have a really cool mulligan series we do where we do a mulligan with the creator of a deck, and we talk about some of the intricacies and decision making that goes on in mulliganing, which is one of the harder parts of cEDH I found. So I hope you guys check that out.
It's hard to learn too.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's the fact there's a free mulligan makes it broken in cEDH. It's like absurd.
I don't know if that. I mean, because everyone gets it, right? So there's some amount of parity within the like ability to like protect.
It's not unfair against your opponents. It's unfair in like deck building requirements.
Sure.
It's forgiving. It's forgiving.
It's, you can build a deck so it's just only mana acceleration, and then because like your commanders are always in the command zone, you always have something to do with the mana, and the mana is so good in this format that being able to aggressively mulligan for mana is just kind of busted. So it kind of warps deck building quite a bit.
Sure.
Yeah, you should have seen. Actually, cEDH was miserable back when partial Paris mulligan was a thing. Actually miserable.
Oh, interesting.
You could aggressively mulligan for specific stacks pieces. So stacks was actually quite a bit better.
Got it. And because okay, that makes sense. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
thanks for having us.
Yeah, we'd love to
thanks
do
for
this
having
again.
us on.
And
So fun.
Thanks so much for joining, and I think we've sold Ben on cEDH, so I think we're gonna want.
This was fun. I would do this again for sure. And guys, stay tuned if you're watching right now. Alex and I are gonna, I think, come up with a plan maybe for a little more Magic tonight. So keep hanging out.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Bye guys.